Hello and welcome to Deep Space Transmissions, the series in which we take you to the outermost parts of the Milky Way galaxy. I am your host, Commander VG Punks, and with me as always are Commanders Taylor and Psychon Jr. Say what's up, guys.
What's up? And the doggo.
And the doggo. I didn't hear the doggo.
The doggo.
Make the doggo taco.
No. Jerry does too much of that.
All right. What do we...
Did we lose Psychon?
Did we lose him?
No?
No?
What are you talking about? No?
Psychon.
So you guys are over there in the Cis-T sector, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yep. Because it's not exactly a system, it's a Cis-Ts. Cis-Tesiae. Cis-Tesiae.
Cis-Tesiae? Are you
that's
doing
where I'm about to...
Cis-Tesiae and the Cis-Tesiae? No?
Maybe.
It's a family show.
Oh, we're all right. Wait, am I still in the abyss? I'm like...
Should be. I'm like...
Oh, check me out. I'm like right on the edge of the abyss. Is it right at the abyss? No? Or no, this is the abyss. This is the other sector. Am I gonna enter this one? Oh, this would be cool. Oh no, this is the abyss. Wait, hold up. Where am I? Vega, where am I? Oh, I don't know. He doesn't know. Check the codex. It says I'm in the outer arm.
There you go.
The void.
Everybody got their bingo cards ready?
Oh, did it happen? Did we get a thing? The noise suppression is making that a little crazy, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I think
Yeah, no, that was the doggo.
Oh, that was the doggo?
Yeah.
Hi, doggo. Well, time for the beer of the day. The beer of the day is Thirsty Goat. I don't know if you can see it. There's a goat on it. Oh, no, why do you hate me?
Whoa.
Thirsty Goat.
You need to wear a lighter shirt or something, bro.
What? I only have black.
That's you don't have enough contrast between you and your background. That's why your camera's wigging out like that.
Yeah, I know.
Nice background animation, though.
Yeah. I bought it. You made it. All systems check.
I'm correcting the anomaly now.
You completely disappeared when you held your beer up there.
Yeah, I know. Let's do it again.
Are you trying to say he's turning that pale white these days?
Just hide behind my beer.
I wonder if your camera is cutting you off to prevent you from getting sued.
Let's see if Bocacho. No. It likes Bocacho. Oh no, it doesn't like it when Bocacho moves. Bocacho is now the streamer. This channel is now Bocacho's. All right.
So what's the beer of the day? I don't think I caught that.
It's Thirsty Goat Amber Ale. Pretty good.
Does it make you horny?
That has yet to be seen. That has yet to be seen. What do you guys think? Is my camera like too big for the scene? Is it good size? Is it a good size? Do you feel like? Should I resize it?
I think it's kind of big, but
thank you.
Oh
What, Vega, don't take credit for other people's mistakes. All right. Launch to orbit.
Stand by for launch.
Standing by.
Final checks to ascent thrust. Vector controls complete. Stand by for launch.
Analysis mode?
Ascending.
Bye-bye, little planet.
Orbital rendezvous procedures initiated.
I'll tell you what I'm not gonna do, Vega. I am not gonna point directly at that fucking star so you can super cruise me right into it.
Engaging charging supercruise drive.
Why did you say
So-
it twice?
All right.
Because it's so nice, he has to say it twice. Make the jump.
Launch to orbit.
Disengage. Okay. No, we're canceling
No.
that. Let's just move to the next system.
Launch to orbit.
I ain't messing with that stuff. You're not.
Hey. Thank you, Eden.
So, I got to preview a little bit of the AI profiles updates that are gonna happen
Leaving system.
possibly by the later this year.
Oh yeah.
Pretty interesting. Yeah, they're gonna add some more information to them, so now they can tell you about different modules, how to do things like
What do-
mining.
What do you mean by telling you about different? Like, what kind of data on the modules? Like,
Like for example, say you go, tell me about fuel scoops, and it gives you the information about what
but
fuel
not-
scoops do, things like that.
Okay, but not status of my fuel scoop. Like,
No.
You know, it won't tell you
They
what
give
the
you-
integrity of your FSD is.
It won't tell you about your specific modules, at least not yet, although that's a request you can always put in if you want.
Totally.
But it will tell you the general purpose of the modules, as well as, I mean, there's even a whole section about what to do for mining, like how to set yourself up.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
So they what you're saying is they preempted our deep core mining guide.
Well, I mean, they don't show you what to do. They give you some basic information about modules you might need, but I mean, if people want some if people really want to know, you know, just how to actually get in there and do some nitty gritty, maybe keep a watch on this channel and they'll watch and find some good information about that.
Indeed. Scanner mode.
Complying.
So yeah, we are already getting started over here. How are you guys doing? You guys in good shape so far? I hear some rum going on.
Of course.
Rocky body.
It's gonna be time for some sneezing soon.
Is that what?
Well, we'll see if the new background noise filter feature in Discord blocks that out or not.
Indeed. Yeah, and over here it may be tornado time. We'll find out later.
Hey. So did you guys get the new update for voice attack?
No, I didn't. There's a new update for voice attack?
Hey, so yeah.
I didn't even get alerted to it. That's weird.
Yeah, so right click on, you might have updated already. Right click on voice attack.
One moment. Let me
There's
finish up this
there's
scan real
There's
quick.
a new menu option that you're gonna enjoy.
Oh?
Yeah, it's at the very bottom of the context menu.
Okay. One moment. Just finishing this up. $16, and there it is. 17. Let's see. Context menu. The context menu? You mean like the
Yeah.
options?
Yeah, when you right click on it and you get that menu that pops up, that's called a context menu.
Oh, okay. That's what I
This
thought
is
you were talking
basic
about.
shit, man. I mean,
I don't see anything that looks new.
at the very bottom of the menu, there should be an option called Cover of Darkness.
Oh no, I don't have that. There's a
Oh,
dark
okay.
mode.
Yes.
Ah! No, where's the dark mode?
Somebody's about to go and download the update for voice attack. in the
We'll
middle
be
of the stream.
right back after the.
Ooh, I've got a ringed water world.
Nice.
I will have to go download that after a while. That's awesome. Oh wait, nope, there it is. Okay, Cover of Darkness. Oh yeah. Yes. Phase 2 of my plan is complete.
And soon everyone will know the beauty of the dark mode.
Soon my computer will just boot into darkness.
Come to the dark side. We have face masks and
cookies.
respirators.
And hand sanitizer. And toilet paper. No, I'm just kidding. We don't actually have those things. I was lying, but come anyway.
Dark side, duh.
Oh, right. I didn't check the system map.
Displaying map.
Awesome. Thank you, Vega.
You
I
mean
do
tell
like
me
the
it
way
didn't
the dark
occur to
mode
you that
looks.
the Sith might have been lying to you? I mean,
That's a real shame. All right.
That's not a story the Sith will tell you.
what a shock.
All right. Looks like we've got nothing but geological in this system. Let's get one other
Hey,
scan.
so
see if we get-
did anybody go out and play with fleet carriers this weekend?
I
No,
didn't.
because you need to have the money to do that.
I did homework. Lots of homework.
Okay, so our news researcher I know has been reading up on it all week. So you got anything new for us, Commander Psychon?
Well, we have some
Yeah,
average
yeah.
costs. We have some average costs for the services and whatnot.
Okay.
All right, so we knew it was going to be expensive, especially since the minimum amount you're looking at is going to be 10 million just for keeping the carrier with no services whatsoever. The average cost of what you're going to be looking at per week is approximately 137 for the total weekly upkeep. But if you want everything, it'll be a total weekly upkeep of 147 million.
Oh, wow.
The total cost to purchase the carrier with all services, you're looking at about 6.3 billion. Your total yearly upkeep cost is going to be 7.6 billion.
Wow.
The total first year cost will be 14 billion.
Okay.
It's not just
That's astronomical.
That's
'cause, yeah,
pocket.
'cause
I
it's
mean,
not
that
just-
is that's not
yeah.
pocket change at all.
because that's the total cost of the carrier and everything, and the yearly cost. Total cost to stock all ships, 2 billion, which actually that's a little bit low. I think it'll probably end up being a little more than that. Total cost to stock all modules, 26 billion.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so
I can see that.
I'm looking at my piddly 1.4 billion in liquid assets here, and I'm just
Hyperspace. Checking systems now.
There's more to it too, because the total, if you want every single thing, like just totally
Confirming exit
stocked,
point
totally have everything available on the carrier, the total cost for your first year,
Completing system scan.
43 billion credits.
So let me start by saying, you know what? I don't really care that it's going to cost a lot to have all the ships and all the modules available. I think that's normal. The upkeep, on the other hand, that's not normal.
Yeah.
That's not normal at all.
let me just put it this way. Frontier, listen. This is not what your players wanted.
Yeah, no.
This is not what we wanted at all.
Nobody can make that much money in a week. No one can. No one.
But you know, this is the very first week, so they did get that information back from players. So now it's time to just tweak some of the numbers a little bit to try to make it a little more manageable.
Yep, tweak it just a little bit, like maybe like a 6 or 7
Like a-
billion, a little bit.
Maybe reduce the cost by like a factor of 10 or something.
Yeah. Or like
I mean, you're talking about
a few powers of
an
10 maybe.
You're talking about an entire planetary economy tied up in one ship.
Mm-hmm. Without the draw of having players that actually land there and sell stuff, except for the ones that like are, I guess, in your squadron, or like that's their goal is to like help with that kind of thing.
And why would
Scanner
you,
mode.
right? Because it's going to cause a race to the bottom condition.
Very true.
Some other news was an interesting Reddit post that came out recently. I mean, you were one of the first ones to mention it, but of course, the post is tritium should not be mined; it should be scooped.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah, for
Which
sure.
is it's an which brought up some interesting information about the fact that, I mean, as you explained, it's just an isotope of hydrogen, and like, it's not like the half-life is some 12 odd years, so you're not real like being in an asteroid.
It's an isotope of helium.
Really? They say tritium is just an isotope of hydrogen with 2 neutrons.
Yeah, okay. So, right, helium-3 degrades into tritium.
And here was where...
Right? So, even then, right, tritium's got a half-life of what, 12 and a half years?
12 and a half years or so, and so they were saying because of that, being within an asteroid does not really make the most sense for how it would be contained.
Yeah, you're not going to find chunks of it in locked up in ice rocks or anything. It's just, it doesn't work like that. You might be able to so you can get it out of lunar regolith, right? Because what happens is helium-3 gets deposited in lunar regolith from the solar wind, and then it over time it decays into tritium. Right, so you could, if you had the equipment, and we're talking a lot of equipment and a lot of energy for a very low return, right? You could mine it from regolith. On the other hand, it's going to be found in greater abundance in solar atmospheres. So, make it so that it only occurs in certain star types, and that players have to go scoop it with their ships because it doesn't make sense to be trying to scoop it with a mega ship.
Okay.
But tritium is not a rare. It's less common than other forms of hydrogens, but it's not rare by any stretch of the imagination. Hey, Commander VG Punks,
that's why I was
Go
trying to
ahead.
look up the information.
check out this moon.
Oh, it's very blue.
Dude, these rings are massive. This has like maybe 3 or 4 rings.
Oh, wow. Yeah, both of you though. That is a crazy looking moon though.
No, that is just one massive ring.
It's all blue, and then there's like these red, orange caverns. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Canyons, yeah.
Canyons, not caverns. And then Psychon's got this like cloudy, almost looks like a water world.
It is a water world.
Oh, with these massive, massive rings. It's
Wow.
crazy. You guys want to check that out on YouTube? You can use the little button in the lower right hand corner of your YouTube player. I forgot where it was.
Fail.
No. Okay, yeah, fail. I'll drink to that, bro. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so the upkeep that they're engineering for these megaships is just doesn't make any
Mine ship
sense.
now engaged. No anomalies detected.
Yeah, no. I don't know how anybody's supposed to make that much money or that much credit.
as has been pointed out, you can't. Like, the current model as it is just
Scanning for
economically
information.
unfeasible.
Right, because the other part, and something that Commander Psychon hasn't touched on yet, is that only one player can add funds to the megaship's funding account. Okay, so there's no way for an entire wing or squadron to contribute funds to their megaship.
like really the only thing that you could do, I think, is just buy the modules and stuff off the ship, and that money goes into the funds for the mega ship, I believe. But other than that, another interesting fact that I found out: you can't take mega ships into permanent areas, even if you yourself already have the permit.
Yeah, that's kind of just plain silly.
Kind of
well,
weird.
it's because apparently what you could potentially do is bring players who haven't gotten the permit yet into permit locked areas.
Yeah, so?
Yeah, that was my thing too. I was like, so that means like you can't take. Well, I mean, it's not like we were gonna see them in Shinrarta, but still.
Yeah, that's pretty weird though. Pretty weird. Like, I don't know. I feel like if you don't have anybody on your ship, you should be able to jump it in, but, you know. I guess I can understand why they would have made a choice like that.
Yeah, just... I don't know. Nobody, we asked for this, but not in this way.
Yeah. Though, I'm sure they'll fix it eventually.
So this ring contains a platinum hotspot, a painite hotspot, and serendipite hotspot.
Nice. And I just found my first 2 terraformables for this trip. Or for this branch. Today's...
For this expansion. Yeah.
For today's show.
Next system and rock.
Some water ice fumaroles here.
Voting up the Batman. Here we go.
Yeah, throw a plug out there for the old OC remix.
Oh yeah, you guys want to come in and vote?
Look up here.
What's
Look
up?
up here?
Look up where?
Oh, I see why they call it rare. Yeah, it's because on the article that they have for tritium, it says naturally occurring tritium on Earth is extremely rare.
What are you talking about? Look up here.
Look up here.
Up where?
Up here. Up in the upper right corner of my screen here.
Oh. Pretty pleasantries. Kaleidoscope. Now playing.
Go vote the OC remix.
Oh yeah, word. You can go to rainwave.cc/OC remix and you can totally vote for the next track, which is pretty awesome.
Next system en route. Launch to orbit.
One of these days I'll get a little widget built. It'd be pretty awesome. A lot of range. This one's tiny. Little tiny guy.
Yeah, it's just one of those, you know, Frontier tries to include as much real science and real information and realism into this game as they can. And they just kind of blew it with this one.
Yeah. Sadly.
It's funny, you would have thought that someone would have at least done like even just a rudimentary check to see if tritium was a real word, and
Well, I think they did, right? Because obviously they know that it's a real world, it's a real word, it's a real element, you know. And they probably were hoping that players wouldn't push back.
well, I mean, they probably might have had a little bit too high expectations on that.
Yeah, I don't think they were expecting as much pushback as they're getting, right? You know,
Like, if we would like, it's a little bit too unrealistic, like for
a game that strives after realism.
well, more so than any other game for.
Well, you're
this type.
you're breaking the rule, right? The one rule. The what is it? Mark Twain that was like first, get your facts straight and then distort them at your leisure.
Yeah.
But kind of the rule there. I always hear, oh my gosh, what's his name? Tyson. I always hear DeGrasse Tyson talking about that rule. And that, I mean, overall, that's kind of the rule of sci-fi, right? Because if you don't try after realistic, then it's just fiction.
Yeah, some sci-fi is better than others. Speaking of sci-fi, did you complete your homework assignment?
Which homework assignment?
You were supposed to go and watch Altered Carbon.
We started it.
What do you think?
Haven't got far enough to form an opinion about it yet. Chrissy thought it was kind of a snore.
Oh.
But I mean, first episode in, most shows don't pick up until like the second or third episode anyway.
Took DS9 almost 3 seasons to pick up.
Hush you.
And you're talking
The
to
Next
like
Generation
what
didn't
is
grow its beard until the second season.
not for nothing. Like
That
you're
was
talking
well
to someone
put.
Who was like, you're talking to someone who was like, basically raised as a Star Trek fanboy, and I can tell you, like, it took DS9 a while to really know what it wanted to do.
Oh yeah, no. I was sitting there with my little Enterprise plush.
And I remember when it first aired, and I was just like, wait a minute, it's Star Trek, but it doesn't go anywhere? How is it Star Trek?
Yeah, I know. This is not a trek. This is like, we're just kind of like, this is like Star Hangouts.
Yeah, it's a star.
It's just Star.
And it wasn't even Star, because they were right next to a wormhole, so...
The wormhole that Voyager might have been able to take back. Oh, well, let's not get into that one.
No, that's interesting.
I gotta put this out here. My respect for Commander Psychon just went up like 3 notches. It's so really low. So don't get your hopes up.
What the
Ooh,
fuck?
Waterworld!
Nice. Congrats. First Waterworld of this.
Second.
Oh, second.
Second,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
that's right. He had the other
green
Waterworld. Second Waterworld of this leg of our journey.
And I'm heading over to do the mapping on this terraformable.
Yeah, I'm also mapping a terraformable right now.
Which is it's funny because people look back now and they're like, Voyager was one of the weaker ones, but at the time when I was watching it, when it was live, I was like, Voyager actually is better, even though it has the Monster of the Week thing, because they're literally like, it's basic. It's what the probably what the original series should have been, which is exploring out in the deepest parts of the
Yeah,
galaxy.
but DS9 had the gay Cardassian.
Wait,
Whatever.
which one?
The shopkeeper. You know what
Okay.
I'm talking about. Damn, I forget his name.
Garrick.
Garrick?
Yeah.
Yeah. Even Millie's next to me. Garrick? Yeah, Garrick.
Yeah. He inspired a lot of people to be that bitch. I liked Garrick. I thought he was a cool character.
So did I. But like I said, he was the gay Cardassian shopkeeper. We have another terraformable laying over on its side. There's gonna be some interesting seasons on this planet.
There's also got
So-
someone who's
so it's
joined us
like
as-
Uranus.
completely muted.
Yeah. Well, oh yeah. I need to like write up a to-do to actually look at that.
I thought I fixed that.
I thought I did too. I thought we all fixed that. Oh wait, he's not server muted.
No, he's self-muted.
Yeah, he's him muted.
There we
Oh,
go.
okay.
There he is.
Hey! It just got
Ooh,
a whole
this
lot more
water-
rednecky in here.
Well, no wonder.
Yeah.
I was gonna make a comment, but I'll wait on that. So this water world is about 145,000 light seconds away. No wonder it wasn't discovered.
Woo. Well, welcome to the show, Nak.
What's up, Nakona?
Oh, not a whole lot. Just trying to reconfigure my stuff here.
Still? So we're gonna hear a lot of. Damn it.
No, all that should be fine.
Jumping
I just
to
have
next
to
system.
reconfigure the audio.
That's probably gonna be the next highlight we post.
He's still on.
Maximum velocity.
What?
Key systems are at optimum levels.
Who?
Gather information.
It's either that or we're gonna hear your phone ringing about someone calling about server issues again. Oh, hey, I didn't realize that was happening today.
What's that?
Today is the Elite Virtual Meetup Day.
Ooh.
Basically, for community and stuff, they were having a whole bunch of like elite things for the different community members to meet up and whatnot. They tried. They got to try. I forget what it's called, but it's the one where it's the Star Trek Bridge Simulator.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. I've been kind of keeping an eye on that one to see where they took it. It looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool.
I got to try it in its early years at a convention in a bit further up north from here. It was an interesting setup. Like, I mean, they had all the computer monitors and everything, like set up similar to how the actual bridge would be, and you would play it on a giant screen, and you would manage the different stations and whatnot.
Yeah, I like the idea behind it. It's a very good idea. I think if we kind of take that concept and we kind of refine it a little bit and add some.
Ooh,
Who was that? Oh, thank you very much for the follow, Physics. Good to see you, man.
It's good to know that Physics is a fan of our show.
Physics is on our side. Physics are on our. Wait, hold on. How does wait?
It's a singular concept.
Yeah, it is a concept. Scanner mode.
Affirmative.
Next system in route.
I never got the discovery scan.
We got some song coming up by some a-hole on our stream.
Some a-hole. I'm not seeing what?
Flattery.
Looking OC remix.
me.
Yeah. We got a request coming up.
Oh, okay. Talk about Winds of Eternity from Final Fantasy III.
Yep.
So that's actually
Well, this
covered
system
up.
was
All I
worth
can see
about
is the
4
blue.
million.
Oh, whoa, hold up. Whoa, they got one of those crazy orbits. That's awesome.
And speaking of Final Fantasy, I've finally gotten into playing some Final Fantasy Tactics again.
Yeah, you mentioned that last time. How's that going?
It's interesting. Almost lost one of the party member wizards as I was about to drop off the princess at the monastery.
Oh,
But
okay.
luckily, before the last turn passed, that she would turn into either a crystal or a treasure chest. Like, I managed to kill the last bad guy. I was like, oh, thank God for that.
Yep, I've had those times. Had those times with the tactics.
Especially when freaking Agrius was, she used the raise on her one time, and then instead of, like, when she should have used that energy to go raise her again, she's like, no, I'm gonna go heal Mustadio. I'm like, no, he doesn't need it.
Stop. Hey, Physics, if you join that if you wind up joining that Discord channel that I linked you, that's the Discord for this show, this group, this squadron.
We pass along a lot of information about Elite and science and
Lots of cool
all
stuff
sorts of
going on
other
there.
things.
I'm even coding a Discord bot for it. Slowly,
Oh,
but
now I gotta go eat.
All right, Knack.
I'll be back. I'm sorry.
No, don't worry about it.
System map. Move away from that star a little
System
bit.
map.
So we got anything cool? Ah, we got a terraforming candidate. Oh, what? It's already discovered. Bullshit.
Is it mapped?
Not mapped. It is not mapped. So we are good there. Oh, wait, hold up. We are refining.
No, it is not already done.
Oh. No. No. Guys, where are all the biological surface signals? What is going on? Why have we not seen a single one this whole time? There we go. So physics, ooh. Says I'm actually working on my 5,000 light year trip right now. we're a little ways out. Hold on, where are we? How far are we today? Has anybody checked? So we're a little bit out there.
We are, so let me see. This trip was about 18 to 20,000 light years. Actually further, probably like, wasn't it, this leg was like almost 30,000 light years from Colonia, not Colonia.
Sol.
No, from Saj.
That's not Sol, that's Coon. What? What the heck? I wanted to go to Sol, not Coon.
Why would you want to go to Seoul?
So we can see how far out from Sol we are.
Oh.
So surface scans are appropriate when you find one that a body that is either says it's a candidate for terraforming, it's a water world, Earth-like world, what other kinds of ones? Water giants, things like that. They tend to be a little bit more pertinent. But other than that, doing discovery scans and then doing the FSS scans are always good. So we are 47,900-ish light years out right now. Super exciting.
Yeah.
Wait, did I already surface scan that guy? I didn't surface scan that yet. Yeah, here it is right here, right? So yeah.
Basically,
So anytime
doing
it says
surface...
this body is a candidate for terraforming, that's about 2 million in credits right there. Right? Is that what? It was 2 million or 1 million? The FSS scan is I don't remember what the
frequency something scan.
It's the I'm not sure what the hotkey for it is for standard, but for me I just say scanner mode. Scanner mode.
Understood.
There we go. Oh no, I have to throttle down first. What?
So the FSS scan is the frequency one, where after you've already done the honk, you go in to scan the system, finding the frequency of the different bodies.
I've got to recalibrate. Oh, please don't hit the planet. Okay, now we got this.
And welcome to the chat, and welcome to our Discord, Physics.
Hey, yeah, welcome. Wait, I need to hold on. I need the head tracker. Can we pull that up, please? I know it's already running. I just need it to. Can we pull it up? Oh man, come on. Wait, is it still gonna? Yeah, no.
Yeah, he has to assign himself a role. That's right.
Let's close it and reopen it. So that's called Face. Oh no, ED Tracker Pro UI. Close it down. Put it back up. ED Tracker. Where are you? Oh no, he's got the role. Oh no, he doesn't.
Yeah.
If you go to
Now he does.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Now he does. Or no, sorry, it's only showing it in the welcome screen.
Yeah, if you go to the welcome screen, just click on the little Hutton mug, and it'll assign you the role. You need to access the rest of the server. Then you can jump into voice. I think it'll let him jump into voice after that. What?
Yo.
Oh yeah, look, there he is. And it didn't mute him right off the bat, like we thought was still happening.
Hey, speaking of which, did Commander Taylor disappear for some reason?
He probably went to go get more rum, or drop rum off at the... Oh no, he's out of the wing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Poopy George. I'm sure he'll be back. He's probably having the good old internet connection issues. How's it going, Physics? Good to see you, man.
Yeah, it's going pretty good. It's been a while.
Yeah, I have a beard now, and it's
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, who's this guy?
Yeah. Chrissy was like, you should totally grow a beard. And I was like, no, can't argue with that.
Done and done.
Done and done.
Yeah, I'm just now actually looking at this full spectrum system thing here. I didn't know that this existed.
Yeah,
this was a change that happened last year.
Yeah, I think about last year. So now, instead of having to like go and buy an advanced discovery scanner and buy an FSS, you don't have to buy all that stuff now. It just comes with the ships. So that's all
except
built
for
in.
the surface scanner.
Yeah, the only thing you have to buy for exploration is the surface scanner.
Gotcha.
Which is cool. It opens up some nice room in our optional internals.
Hell yeah.
Oh, what song is this? Welcome to Rainbow. Welcome to Rainbow. Welcome to Rainbow Resort. Okay. It's calming. This actually works for being in space. Oh, whoa! These guys have a weird orbit. This has to be like an asynchronous orbit. Oh, welcome back, Commander Taylor.
Yeah.
Dog chew up the wire again?
Something like that. I'm
We have
not real happy with the stability of my internet connection these days.
We have
I have to go and have a talk with my ISP.
We have one.
I have to tell these people to start getting off your lawn and stealing your internet.
We have one Commander Physics who's joined us here in voice. Say what's up.
What up?
Who dat?
So he drummed for my band for a while, and he's also another programming fucking nerd like us.
Nerd.
He's one of us.
One of us.
I heard
Speak
you.
for yourselves, nerds.
Speaking of, somebody want to throw me a wing invite?
Oh yeah.
I took advantage of the drop-in connection and got more rum.
Ah.
Yeah, he was mentioning that was probably why you dropped.
Yep. What's your brand today? The same old?
Same as always. Yeah.
Alright.
What is in this system?
Alright.
Yeah, we
I'm
picked
gonna
up
take a
some.
short break.
All
I
right.
was in the process of mapping this system when everything dropped out from under me.
We picked up some sake yesterday,
Ooh.
and
What you got?
it was Taiko, the same one. It's because it's like the best one that I can find in my area. It's nothing like the sake you brew, but you know. Let me get to that next. Oh, yeah, next system en route. He didn't catch. I'll just do it myself. Vega, you gotta stop trying to fucking sabotage my shit. Hey, wait. What? What? What's going on? Can I not make the next jump? Next system en route.
Selecting next.
Oh, there it is. Okay, that's weird. It wasn't coming up on my nav panel. Yeah, there it is. That's weird. It's only.
I encounter that from time to time. It's usually when your nav panel is full.
Yeah, it was only 48.1 light years too. Weird. Whew. What are you flying these days, Physics?
Vectors.
I just picked up an Aspects and a Python.
Ooh.
Yeah, so basically, I played this game for like 3 years and plateaued basically to like a Viper Mark IV.
Okay.
And then just never really figured out what to do after that. Until last week, I started doing mining runs for low temperature diamonds.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
And I made like 270 million in 2 days.
Yep.
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 Yeah, so now it's like, okay, cool, I can do other stuff now. So now I'm messing around with engineering stuff.
What'd you do?
You doing the
okay.
laser mining or the deep core mining?
Just the regular laser mining.
Oh, he hasn't seen the boom yet.
I saw videos about people doing deep core stuff, and I'm like, yeah, that looks cool, but I'm like, eh.
I never get tired of it.
Yeah. Get yourself a nice little Cripe Mark II or something, and just tear through that asteroid field. Oh, it's so much fun.
That sounds awesome.
Oh, it very much is. But yeah, it is very time consuming though. I mean, you still make out with quite a bit because I mean it's still kind of the same because you're looking for those specific asteroids that have the cores in them, as opposed to like looking for the specific materials.
Hey, Wing Commander.
Go ahead.
Why is Commander Physics not a ninja?
Well, Commander Physics we're just encountering him for a while. He can be a ninja. Do you want to be a ninja?
What is it? What does that even mean?
One of us. One of us.
We have a squadron in the game called Lambda Freelance Ninjas. What's our official description? I never get to read this out loud. I get to read it out loud today, so we're gonna do this.
Woo!
Yeah, hold on. .cz/ I don't remember the actual link.
I mean, you could do that. Is there a thing in our actual wing
It's on my Twitch as well, but the Lambda Freelance Ninjas is a society founded by tech ninjas, programmers, and creative thinkers dedicated to promoting science, community, and free will across the universe. The LFN also creates media for Elite Dangerous, including video guides and reviews, as well as deep space transmissions, a podcast-style live stream every Saturday on Twitch and YouTube. I did it! I did the thing!
Yeah!
Yeah!
Sounds fancy.
Yeah, it's fun. It's us.
Just a tiny bit.
We just hang out and do streams and talk about really inappropriate shit on what we refer to as a family show.
Next system en route.
No, we've been doing a lot of technological shit for this show recently, which has been really cool. We just got like the whole webcam thing set up just now. I've been working on this bot for the channel. We're talking about like various Twitch extensions and all other kinds of cool stuff to kind of work on. Not letting that coronavirus get us down.
Coronavirus.
Oh wait, I didn't check the system map.
System cartography.
Did I scan it? Scanner mode.
That's affirmative.
Oh yeah. No, I didn't. You see, I got really excited.
Tell him about our current expedition. Are you playing right now, Commander Physics?
I am.
He's in.
You should throw him a wing invite.
He's in solo.
Oh, poopy.
Because he's in the bubble, and you know what happens to people who play in open in the bubble.
Yeah, they get blown up.
They get their cutter blowed up. Isn't that right, Commander Taylor?
It wasn't a cutter. It was just the.
I thought he was in his. No, he was in his cutter, and he got ganked by that guy. You remember?
No, at the very beginning of this expedition, it was the what was the newer ship? The Crate. The Crate Mark II.
I don't remember.
You ate a real great time.
Hey.
But he was filled with great expectations.
Yeah.
All right, say it with me now.
Fuck you, Psycho.
Fuck
you,
you,
Psycon. Everybody mark that off your bingo cards. We still have to make the bingo, the LFN bingo card Twitch extension. That's happening. What are we going to write that in? .NET? Python? What do you want to do?
It's probably gonna be a combination of Python and JavaScript.
Okay. I'm down with that. I don't know if they have I don't think they have limitations on on what you can use for Twitch extensions. Is that how that works? I don't know how that works.
I don't know. I haven't had time to read the API.
Neither have I. I've been too focused on the Discord Pi API.
I've been too focused on being an essential employee.
I'm essential. But that brings us back to the question, so physics. You want to squat up?
Sure.
Course adjustment.
Give me a sec, I'll send you a squat invite. Let me finish this jump real quick.
Hyperspace
One
velocity.
of the things
reach.
that helps if you are a member of our squad is we can share our links
integrity is
to all the
within
different squad
limits.
members.
All other
So that way,
normal
instead of having to look for the different systems and do the copy paste
Scanning
thing,
for
we just
information.
share them right to your commander, and then you get to
yeah.
access to our
Yeah.
bookmarks.
Okay. I was like, yeah,
bookmarks.
bookmarks. When he said links, I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, you don't want me to share all mine. I must have like 400.
Yeah, and they're mostly furry porn.
Yeah, there you go.
you,
You're talking about
VG
bookmarks, right? Not. Oh, we're talking about bookmarks and not links. I thought he was talking about bookmarks in his browser.
Yeah, nasty. Okay.
Oh, we know he's nasty. He's engaged to your sister.
Oh, damn.
And that's all the show we have today, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed.
I need to go book a flight to San Antonio.
Demoted.
I mean, with my legs, she'll probably before you get here, she'll probably get here with her whole supply of the soldering kit and everything.
You just fucking solder your face to the fucking.
I'll get there just in time to hear the screams through the door.
Oh God. You're not making a good case of the squadron, guys. We're not this mean to everybody, I promise.
Just me. Don't worry, it's just me.
Yeah, he's kind of the squadron punching bag, it seems.
Oh,
Are you kidding? That was a swing he just took at me. Actually, no, he took that swing at both of us, man. You gonna let him get away with that, saying that about your fiance?
She would easily solder his face to the monitor. I'm really not worried about it. How do I add people again?
I think we gotta apply.
They have to send. Yeah, they have to apply to our squad, and then you approve it.
Is that so? I can't like send a.
So,
Wait, no. I know what's going on. I just gotta go into my thing, and then I say, Commander Physics, invite to squadron. Bam! Just like that. Now you have a squadron invite in your inbox.
damn.
Yeah. I did it. Why is everybody so
I
quiet?
don't know. Should I feel threatened? I mean, he's probably a better programmer than me and a better drummer.
I don't
oh, I
know.
like this one.
Should you feel threatened?
Yeah.
No.
Commander VV Punks is
We're-
gonna replace.
We're family. We're family. Actually, that's true. This is my
That only means you can't get rid of me.
which I'm okay with. You're good company.
No, he can't. The other reason he can't replace you is because you have access to the YouTube channel.
That's not the reason, Psycon. This actually is my fiance's older brother, Physics.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I haven't
So you-
seen her in
Yeah.
forever either.
And he likes me anyway, so go figure.
There it is.
Scanner mode.
It's an interesting
Open
song.
Galaxy map.
Music
yeah,
of
it's interesting
funk.
they did this to Batman.
Okay,
This system's got some interesting orbital dynamics going on. Let's take a look at this.
but Batman NES had some amazing music on there.
I agree with that.
Yeah, so take a look at this.
What's up? Your feet?
These two stars are orbiting each other. They're orbiting a berry center, and their orbits intersect. They're on the same plane.
Oh my gosh. Are those gonna one day be
No,
asteroids?
Because they will never collide with each other. These are A and B. These are stars.
Oh.
Yeah, so they will never collide with each other. But the close passes, because they pull on each other as they pass by. The close passes will play just absolute chaos with the planetary orbits.
Oh my. Yeah, I found an interesting orbit I wanted to show you earlier. I'll have to like bookmark it or something.
And there are a lot of planets here.
Waterworld, but it's not terraformable.
So it's still a water world, still
It
worth
is-
at least a million credits.
It is still a water world. Now, I do have 2 other terraforming candidates in this system. So we have, let's see, 1, 2 terraforming candidates. Any... Oh no, none of these planets are even landable. Man, so there's another new system, physics, that you might find interesting. So there, when you scan, when you get the FSS scan on systems, or on planets that are landable, if you go into the system map, at times they will have features, and these are usually geological features, but they can also be biological features that you can then go down to these surface points and check out. Get out your SRV, scan them with your composition scanner, and make a few credits off that as well. Which
There
is pretty
also
cool.
could potentially be Thargoid places or Guardian places as well, in which case then you have to worry about being probed.
Yep, being probed
Yummy.
in Uranus.
Psychon loves being probed.
He loves me. He loves it.
Okay, so finally I did manage to get pointed into waypoint 3 from here, so it's only 336 jumps.
Only that's not called probe. That's called docking.
It just slides right on in there, huh?
It's a family show.
It's a tight fit, but he can make it.
That's what she said.
No, that isn't what she said. All right. So you're just doing some exploration physics?
Yeah, just now that I got controls, I had to like add a whole bunch of controls for the FSS because it was all like not working the way that I wanted. No, so I'm going through an engineering guide right now. So I started with Felicity Farseer and Elvira,
Martu,
and
yeah.
this guide says the next step is to just go ahead and do a 5,000 light year run from starting point to unlock the what's her name?
And you gotta honk every time, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I've been honking
Right?
every
Gonna honk every time. Wait for it.
Oh, are we doing
And if
it?
you
Are we
do
doing?
bugs,
Hold on, no. Okay, wait.
1, 2, 3.
Hold on, no. Bark. Okay, we did the thing. I'm sorry.
Ooh, interesting. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'm just doing the run and following the guide.
Ah, cool.
Can I not-
Where's your run headed?
I just picked a spot 5,000 light years away and just started going that way. So I'm headed towards Sagittarius A. Is that what it is?
Ooh.
I suggest Beetlejuice.
Oh yeah, Beetlejuice is a sight. Yeah.
Yeah, always go to Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice is a
Well,
supermassive?
When you go to Beetlejuice, make sure you have shields equipped on.
Supergiant?
Don't say it again.
What, Beetlejuice?
No. Damn it.
It's showtime! What's his name shows up? Who's the what's that guy's name?
Michael Keaton?
No, not Michael Keaton. Who's the Tim Burton
Tim
shows up. Fucking hits me with a mallet.
No, he shows up in his Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah. Yeah. Cuts my fucking dick off. It's a family show.
Ooh, yummy.
Yeah, suddenly my sister's calling me. Yeah, so we broke up.
Well, that's one beer down. It's a pretty decent beer, though. I like it. It kind of has that...
Did you pass it around?
What?
The beer.
No.
The bottle.
You took one down and did
These
you
are-
pass it around?
These are like super tiny. If I passed that around, there wouldn't be any beer. And that's not
Especially
any way...
in that house.
That's no way to live.
So there's not 98 bottles of beer on the wall?
No, there's not. There's how much ever I could afford. Which is like 6. I'm poor.
Well, give it a few days and you won't be as poor.
Well, what do you mean?
The stimulus check.
Oh, I
Yeah,
don't know if I'm
that's
actually
totally
getting
gonna
it.
happen.
It starts going out next week.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Actually, that might apply. I don't know. I know that it's income based or whatever, and I don't have a lot of income because I'm self-employed.
It's basically just an advance on your income taxes
Okay.
for next year.
Oh, this is Secret of Mana. Nice.
Yeah, it is.
I
Love Secret of Mana.
gotta throw that down there on the favorite list.
Yeah, doing that
Stupid
myself.
fake Earth-like world that are actually just rocky ice bodies.
Yeah, it's not Earth-like. It's not flat. We have a running joke that Texas is like the flat Earth state.
It is the flat Earth state.
Practically is.
I mean, it's bigger than Alaska, so he's just jealous.
It's bigger than everything, man.
It's also bigger than the United States.
Right?
America.
Yeah.
Puts Canada to shame.
Yeah, Canada is smaller than Texas.
Europe's smaller.
Yep.
It's
But-
Ooh, but that is a water world.
The Arctic is
Nothing's
smaller.
bigger than my anus.
Too soon? Too soon on that one? Am I going to hell?
Yeah.
I'm laughing at Commander Psychon, who's like, it's not bigger than my anus. It's because it's been probed so many times.
Okay. Oh, you guys are fun. I love you both, even though you're
It's not
assholes.
That's something that maybe, well, it's probably not something you want to admit in public, right?
Well, no one's gonna come over and check.
I don't know, man. Commander VG Punk's fiance might. I mean, check her with a soldering iron.
While she solders your ass to the floor. Oh, we gotta stop drinking while during this show.
No way, man. That's what makes it fun.
Yeah, that's. Oh yeah, point taken. All right. So I'm on my way to this water world. So this is my first water world for this trip. Well, for this leg of this trip.
I've got a water world here. Again, not terraformable, but still, you know, I mean, the system's worth 4 million credits so far, so...
Yeah, what am I?
Yeah, this water world's not terraformable either, but at least it's undiscovered.
Right? Right, gotta get your name out there.
Indeed. Do we have numbers on what the current like exploration of the Milky Way is like? Like how much of the galaxy has
why
been
don't you ask
explored?
Commander My Anus out there?
Commander Licky Bum Bum.
Heck, it's not my job to pay attention to the science stuff. It's just my job to pay attention to if there's important news.
Yeah, that's true. He's the news guy. You're the science officer. Quit trying to throw Psychon under the bus.
But that's news, man. I mean...
Okay, that is. I mean, it does kind of fall
news,
under both.
It's news if they actually break through, like, say, 1 or 2%.
So they haven't done a press release yet. That's all the information you need right there.
Yeah.
Right? It's still under 1%. Which, you know, is to be expected. I mean, how many commanders can really take being out in the black like we are? Which is why I've been, you know, that's why I've been saying that we need to get physics into our wing so that he can look at where we're at. You know, in awe.
Yeah, y'all are.
Well, I mean, he can also
far out.
he can also check our path in our Discord, because in general we did recently share.
The EDSM, yeah, that's true. Complete with your what did we call it? The nope.
The nope, and then not, and then nah.
That's
Yeah,
really
and the meh.
appropriate.
So let me tell you a story here, physics. What happened? This happened what, last session or the session before it?
Last Saturday, yeah.
Yeah, it was last Saturday. We were trying to get into this sector called the Void. Are you still tuned into Twitch right now?
Yeah.
So I'm going to show it to you in the codex here. So we are... Bam, codex. And so, where's... Wait, hold on. Where's Soul? Why can I not find the inner... Wait. Soul is in the inner Orion Spur or the outer Orion Spur?
I think it's
And the outer.
Outer
Oh, is
Orion?
it
Okay.
Okay.
So here's the outer Orion Spur, right? There's Soul. Here's outer arm. That's where we're at here. And where we were trying to go was the Void. Bam, right here. But the Void doesn't have a whole lot of stars in it, so we couldn't actually
Yeah,
plot a
yeah,
route
so-
into it.
Yes,
However,
because it turns out that the Void is aptly named.
yep, it apparently. So we were determined to at least enter the Void and get some scans on some systems, and Commander Taylor did just that. He got a few systems. Him and I both got a few systems in and got a few scans,
Scanning.
but Commander Taylor took a neutron jump in and then couldn't jump out. So we had
I couldn't plot a route out.
I actually tried to clip it, but it was 15 minutes of him going, "Oh man, I don't know if I can get out of here." And then
my God.
finally he had to make Jumponium, and he finally got a way out. So
That's wild.
yeah, it was scary.
Yeah, it was touch and go there for a second.
Yeah, this has been a very dangerous trip out here. Like, stars are few and far between for the most part.
Someone flattened my ship when I was trying to land.
What?
What?
That's why I had damage, but it also could have been because I tried landing on a
Oh, 'cause
higher
you-
G planet, and I only have double-digit shields.
Yeah, that's true. I'm running the support on this expedition, so I actually have all the fuel and repair limpets and stuff like that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I have a nice jump range too in this Anaconda. I really went out of my way on this Conda. My jump range, what is my jump range? I think it's like nearing 80.
Holy shit!
That's
How?
That is a great question. So actually, I'm at 71. What's that? 71 point. I just
so
saw
it's
it.
not nearing 80.
71.87.
He's only a little bit above me.
Yeah, I'm only a little bit above him. But you were asking how, and that is because I've cut my... so I cut my thrusters down to 5D. I cut my my power plant down to, I think, a 3A. Yeah, power distributor and
Let me
power
just say
plants.
this. Landing on high gravity planets is real interesting for him.
But I've pulled it off so far without even an issue, which has been absolutely cool, because I have pancaked my ship a few times.
Okay, so yeah, without even an issue, but with a whole lot of butthole puckering.
Oh yeah,
Like, because we can hear it on our end. I mean, it sounds like...
yep. A lot of focus it takes to land on those planets, because you're like constantly pulling up on the lateral thrust, and you're like, all right, you have to like keep constant tabs on how far or how fast you're coming down. So there have been some butthole pucker moments, but
Course adjustment.
but hey, my hull is still sitting at 100%, and I have not had to repair it once. So
Your hull?
my hull,
Maximum
yes,
velocity.
my
Yeah,
both my hull and my hull. Neither have been
These systems are in
neither have been breached.
Waterworld.
this icon.
Water
Scanning
world.
now.
What a world! Is it terraformable though?
Let's find out.
It's a family show. We need to stop telling people it's a family show.
It is a candidate for terraforming.
We should also stop marking this as appropriate for children on YouTube.
We're not appropriate for anyone. Let's be clear.
Oh no, we're appropriate for everyone, just not your children. You, viewer, not appropriate for your children.
If I had children, it'd probably be appropriate for them.
So is it worth is it worth to go through FSS in every single system?
Yes.
I agree with
It gives you more
that.
value.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, plus-
going too fast, going too fast, going too fast, going too fast. And I overpowered.
A brown alert. Oh no, not brown alert. The loop
Shame.
of shame.
Shame.
Scanner
Shame.
mode.
The initial honk will give you a base value for the system. Running FSS and getting the astronomical body scan on everything will double the value of that system just out of the gate. And then once you know what's there, you can go and do the mapping on any terraformables or water worlds or high value targets that you find.
And that'll also give you the data on landable planets, on their features if they have any surface locations that are worth money. Biological, geological, volcanism, brain trees, things like that.
So this system, I'm just now approaching the final water world that I'm going to scan. I'm already at 5.7 million credits for the system.
Wow, holy shit.
Yeah, it's exploration pays. They since the changes, exploration pays.
Well, I mean, not enough apparently to get you
non-terraformable water worlds.
not enough to get you a fleet carrier, but
Yeah, I mean, well, nothing pays you enough to get a fleet carrier.
Nothing is that lucrative.
Sadly, Frontier, if you're watching,
Hull integrity is
we're
reviewed.
protesting.
All
We're
other
gonna
systems
we're gonna line up.
Yeah, we have full-time jobs, guys. Come on.
stand by.
Yeah.
Scanning now.
Yeah, what's
Collating.
going on?
Compiling data.
yeah, upkeep
Updating
costs, like,
cartography.
and especially like if it turns like the other thing too is it turns out I think the total cost accrued before it gets decommissioned I think is 700 million or something. So it's like 2 months essentially.
I'm curious though, like, are the only people who are able to afford this, like the upkeep on it, are YouTubers who do this full time? Like, is that the model?
Well, it's not just YouTubers. If you're talking about people who like they're dedicated to the full background simulation on
Like,
this stuff.
fucking in this expansion, we gave it Obsidian Ant and Yamix a fleet carrier and no one else.
Yeah, so I was going to say we're going to name drop here, but Obsidian Ant is like, agreeing with all of the conclusions that we made on our last stream, that the upkeep on this is just far and away too
By the
high.
way, Commander.
I agree.
How many people can you have in a squadron or whatever?
I don't think there's an upper limit.
I don't think there is.
For squads, yes.
Oh.
There's like
Really?
50 or 100, something like that.
Oh, cool.
So if you have
Or
100
200.
Today I learned.
Go ahead.
let's say like the low amount, 100 people that are contributing to the total overall maintenance of a fleet carrier.
No.
That's the
Only
thing.
one person can contribute to the maintenance of a fleet carrier.
Oh, okay, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
The
what.
only way that someone else could would be like buying stuff on services off the fleet carrier, I think.
Yeah, and like they have to spend money on the fleet carrier, which is like kind of defeats the purpose. Yeah.
Especially since in order to make a profit, you have to, sell stuff for more than you bought it for, right? It's not like you're buying this stuff for wholesale.
Yeah, no.
You're buying it for the same that everybody else is buying it for. Right, so if you have access to the Founders World and Jameson Memorial, then great. But everyone else has that as well, right?
Yeah. So like what's
You
the
have at least one elite rank, right?
like what makes me want to, purchase purchase commodities at a at a fleet carrier, rather than like just searching on EDSM or EDDB or whatever.
Proximity would be the only thing it has going for it.
Yeah, you know, if you're in deep
One of the
space.
things was- well, no, one of the things they were talking about is essentially like, say you're going mining, and then someone just sets up a shop right outside a hotspot, so that way you could just dump the stuff fast, and then like get right back into mining.
Right, but then you're losing money because you're paying that person out for selling the commodities. But then you could take the fleet carrier to a system,
Adjusting for
right?
jumps.
So, but the thing is like, say you're doing that so that the guy whose squadron you're in, he
Hyperspace
has this as
velocity
the
reached.
squad's fleet carrier. So he's like, you guys sell it to me cheap, and then I can sell these. I can sell these items off, and
All
then
systems
use
check
that
out.
profit into
No
the
one-
fleet carrier.
Yeah.
So we now have
Completing
3
systems
semi-experienced
Stand by.
programmers in this
Gathering
conversation,
information.
right? So
Cartography is now
I can't speak for anybody else, but I myself, I can't see Frontier's vision for this. I can't see where they were going with it.
Well, I mean, it's still
Honestly,
in beta,
What
right?
was their intention?
Yeah. Like, honestly, I still don't see big, like, especially because they had a chat, like, when they were supposed to have their live stream for Mondays, they had a chat with a streamer, and one of the things they were talking about is in their original stages for planning the fleet carriers, they didn't even have any discussions about, you know, the universal cartographics and stuff. But once fleet carriers were coming out, and that started becoming a big question of, hey, how come there's no universal cartographics? Then that's when they started having talks about, hey, should we include this with fleet carriers or whatnot?
Now, physics does have a point. It is still in beta, and they are still kind of, you know, working on the systems and stuff. It's just they haven't mentioned anything about modifying the cost.
So Commander Psychon had just touched on that as well, right? It's still in beta. It can still change, but he's pointing out that they've just now admitted that it was an oversight, right? The universal cartographics is missing was not an intentional feature or outcome for this particular content, right? It was just overlooked.
I see. Okay. So we are going to have universal cartographics. That's good.
Well, they're having discussions about it and how to implement it if possible. Because the main thing they were talking about is, I mean, that's one of the reasons why it's in beta is essentially they have these ideas, but now essentially they need commanders to break the game with it to figure out how to fix it.
All right, so I've been teaching you guys agile methodologies and agile terminology, right? So let's call it what it is in the agile sense. This is user acceptance testing, and the users are not accepting it.
Very blunt. The users are not accepting. We talk about nerdy shit, physics.
I love it.
I'm glad you do.
I was
very
waiting
glad.
for him to pipe up on that one, right?
Ooh, sorry, I'm scanning things. I'm getting really into this. I've never done this before. It's like really cool, actually.
Isn't it fun? Oh my
Yeah,
god.
isn't it? We love it.
Yeah, that's what we're doing way the fuck out here. In the middle of fucking goddamn nowhere with no stations around.
Hey, where is Commander Licky Bum Bum anyway?
I don't know.
Getting food is what he said.
No, that was Knack. Licky Bum Bum is not here. He's probably... I bet if I look at his
Probably
server... He is not online, actually. Interesting. For once, he's not
I
playing
wonder
Ark.
if he got pulled offline for a little bit of relationship maintenance.
Ah, okay. For some Licky
Okay.
Bum Bum.
Wait, I thought that was your admitted job.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean...
It's not a unique job. I
Yeah,
mean-
it's not a unique job. Not my only job. Garlic farts are my only...
Garlic.
I just
Scan
ended
it
up going round and round with my
Next
son.
system en route.
Max back. He came back at the perfect time to hear us talking about garlic farts.
Well, I've heard most of the conversation for the last little bit. Like I said, I ended up going round and round with my son for a little bit. He thought it was funny to go turn the lights off after I got all my Oculus crap on. Well, I don't know if you know this or not, but if the lights go out, it wipes out the play area perimeter.
I didn't know that.
We didn't know
That sucks. It doesn't do that for Vive. That's weird.
Yeah, well, what kind do you have? Do you have the Oculus Rift or the Rift S?
Are you talking to me? Because I don't have anything.
No, I think he's talking to
whoever it was,
physics. Yeah, no, physics.
Oh, my bad. I have a Vive.
HTC
okay.
Vive.
Yeah.
Does it have the lighthouses?
Yeah, it sure does.
No, I've got the Oculus Rift S. It uses 5 cameras on the headset to track the room.
I will be right back, guys. Enter the stream.
I
Don't
can
touch
see
that
how,
dial.
how the lights going out would mess with that.
Rocky Ice Worlds.
Rocking
Boring.
Ice Worlds. We're back.
Well, you are.
Oh yeah, I'm back.
I'm back, baby.
So yeah, I was just pointing out to Physics that since the FSS was new to him, that there's also an orrery in the system map.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I
Yeah,
like that view.
They added a lot of really cool tools for explorers. Pardon me, I've had a few drinks.
Yeet. Ooh, speaking of, I need to order a drizzly.
Order what?
A drizzly.
What's that? Is that like a
Oh,
golden
it's-
shower?
Oh my god.
Scatter mode.
I forget. So I'm in Austin. We have a delivery service here called Drizzly,
Oh.
where it's an alcohol delivery service.
Oh, dude, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty dope.
They must be making some bank during this.
Oh yeah, I bet.
I'll bet. Yeah, we're lucky that HEB here in town actually delivers. Fuck, if you can even get an appointment nowadays. With the last 2 times we tried, it was like we are booked. Like, oh, dude.
Yeah, dude. Every single store is slammed right now for
Leaving system.
curbside deliveries or sorry, not curbside. Well, yeah, curbside delivery and then also at-home delivery.
Yeah.
It's wild, man. It's fucking wild. I don't know if you knew this, but I've been doing software engineering work at HEB for like since October, actually.
Yeah, I know. I heard from Mr. Blood Air, Mr. Brandon.
Scanning for information.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've been meaning to
Yeah.
to ping you about that.
Yeah, man, it's been wild, dude. Just like seeing everything going on recently.
I don't know if he might have mentioned this to you, but I'm a teacher.
You've been teaching for real?
Yeah, I teach game engineering to and now VR engineering to elementary and middle school age children.
Dude, that's amazing. Congratulations.
It
I
is
had no
so
idea.
much fun, dude. It is so much fun. I'm technically a private contractor, so I'm it's like my own business kind of thing. But I work for a company called Hello World, and they were doing yeah right. They were doing after school programs, but now we're doing online classes, and they just upped my workload by a lot. They essentially my boss told me that they really love how I'm able to kind of sit down and get really like into these really deep technical conversations with like all these different levels of children and get them understanding really deep technical like challenges and things like that. Like I actually had a middle school I had one middle school kid that I was explaining yesterday. Like I was back and forth with him in chat like for a long time, and I was just discussing like how we use functions to either pull out redundant code out of like our main method, as it were, or our main game loop, or use it to kind of make our main method a little bit more readable. And I actually have a lecture that's kind of preloaded on it that begins with the whole Martin Fowler quote of any fool can program or any fool can write code that a computer can understand, but a good programmers can write code that humans can understand. So I just really in love with that lecture that I give on that. So
Yeah, I like that.
yeah, it's a brilliant quote.
I have a slightly different philosophy. See, anybody can write code that a computer can understand, but it takes a real talented person to write code that a computer cannot ignore.
That's fair.
I'd say fuck that. Code was hard to write. It should be hard to read.
Spoken like a true 8-bit Atari programmer.
Motherfucking. All right, we got a bunch of
Not
nerds in
joking,
chat.
by the way.
Yeah, no, we know.
This sounds like a good opportunity. Hey, Commander Knack, tell us about your word processor.
Scanner mode.
This is one of my favorite stories.
Acknowledge.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
Where the hell am I?
Definitely a programmer.
He's a ready to go.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out my orientation for a second. Hold on.
That's the
There
see.
we go.
You remember the other night I pinged Commander Taylor here at like it must have been like what 0300 your time. And
No, it was about midnight.
okay, so
That was when you were saying, or when I told you I'm going to bed by.
yeah, and I was like,
Yeah, okay.
so this was what I didn't mention is like this was a point where I had been apparently coding for on the way of like 3 or 4 hours, and like I just looked up and I was like, I did it, and I like pinged him in chat and I was like, oh, it's actually midnight. Didn't realize.
When was this?
Damn.
This was the other night. I was programming onto the Discord bot, and I got I forget what I got working. It was like the it was like the I think it was the role get member roles.
Yeah.
Got that working, which also was
Anyways.
pinging everyone.
Anyways, the story that Bob is talking about is whenever I decided to write my own interpretation of WordPerfect for Atari in 8-bit assembly for the 6502.
So, for clarification here, he's talking about WordPerfect 5.1. Is there anybody else in this channel who remembers what that program is?
I remember WordPerfect pretty vaguely. I feel like just saying WordPerfect like made another gray hair appear in my platinum hair appear in my beard.
So 5.1, right? So blue screen, white letters.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So far? Okay. All right, continue, please.
You do
I love
realize
the story.
somewhere in the neighborhood like 17 years ago.
Bullshit. You and I were friends when you wrote that.
I was working on that in 2003, 2004.
Was it really that long ago?
Yes, it was.
Because, fuck. Okay.
Another gray hair appeared in his beard just now.
Son of a going.
Yeah, it's 2020 now, dude. It's been 2 decades since the year 2000.
Mm-hmm.
Shut the fuck up, Psychon.
Well, there's another one. Boing.
Oh, there was one program that I tried using. I think it was called Speed Script or whatever, and it was an Atari Basic. It was entirely too damn slow. So I decided to do this in
Script.
assembly.
How's it slow?
Hey. It was called. It was an open source program from Compute Magazine back in the day. Anyways, it was too dang slow. I got fed up trying to use it, and I decided to write my own. And I've still got it floating around here somewhere, but I don't know exactly what Bob is trying to bring up in specifics.
Just that you're an uber nerd for writing your own implementation of WordPerfect 5.1 on an Atari 8-bit computer.
This was his
seen
elaborate
the
plan to just be like, fucking nerd.
I've seen the source for that, man. It's a beautiful thing.
You should also tell them about some of my other hardware projects.
Well, so right, you had to do a hardware mod in order to make that thing even work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Right,
I had
so-
to hack a hard drive into my Atari 8-bit.
Wow.
And I ended up using I don't remember if it was a 256 or a 512 meg compact flash card with an IDE interface I cobbled onto the bus.
Wow. That's so wild, man.
It worked.
That was
And it
the
pretty daggone quick.
that was the sentence right there that had enough acronyms in it to be the thing that made all of our viewers leave. There they all go. Bye. It says software development in the description. We talk about nerdy stuff.
Yeah, I was talking more about my my custom handler and hardware build.
Yeah,
with
that's
the
hardware.
Sega Genesis controller, Bob.
So I remember you were trying to make that work with an XOR gate array and couldn't make it work.
I got it to work, but the timing. Okay, I got everything to work flawlessly, but aftermarket third-party Genesis controllers that I was the one that I'd actually hacked up to get into it with my oscilloscope and figure out all the signals. Did not play nice with my timing routine. I had to loosen it up a little bit because I was I was racing the beam a little too close. And once I loosened it up, then it started working. And then I was able to test it with genuine stuff, genuine original Sega controllers.
Huh.
But I had the timing on that pretty close. What was it? I had it down to 4 microseconds.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It was incredibly tight, but I mean, you were having to do it during H blank, right?
B blank, yeah.
B blank.
Does
And-
anyone else here know what B blank is?
Yeah, I was gonna say nope, lost me.
So
Okay.
H blank and V blank are different, and I'll let Commander Nakona explain it.
Okay.
Do the ELI5, man.
What?
Do the explain it like we're 5.
Oh, okay. I was like, is that like a
Okay.
dance?
Right. Yeah.
60. CRT TVs. 60 hertz. Electron beam gun scans each line individually for each scan line. And when it reaches the bottom of the screen, it cuts off and goes back to the top left corner. And it does that. It completes the screen 60 times a second. Well, V blank is the fraction of a second between it reaching the lower right corner of the screen, the beam turning off, and returning to the top left corner. That's the vertical blank interrupt. H blank is the time frame between it starting on the left side of the screen all the way to the right, and it shuts off and moves back to the left. And of course, depending on the resolution, well, actually the TV, it doesn't change. I'm trying to remember what the 228 raster lines, I think it was.
Huh.
Anyway,
Oh, I don't remember. It was a lot, but it's an extremely minute amount of time.
yeah, it's a very narrow window, and all the old 8-bit systems, whether we're talking about the Nintendo, the Atari, any Atari, hell, even the Super Nintendo, because at its core, it was still basically a 6502, the WDC 65816, just the 16-bit version. Anyways, the way they generated the screen was progressively like that. And like I said, when the beam would shut off and return to 0, whether that's horizontal or vertical, the system had to do or took that opportunity to do certain housekeeping tasks. Updating registers, some program counters, because you had stuff that could run in this blank. And like I said, I was directly driving the hardware registers on the joystick ports in the wrong direction on an Atari 8-bit to flip the select line on the Sega Genesis controller so that I could read all 6 of the input buttons on the gamepad instead of just the single fire button the Atari, well, all the old 8-bit computers used to use.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so I had to design a logic gate array to understand what I was trying to tell it when I put this thing in the incorrect mode to drive it, because strictly speaking, the joystick ports are input only, not output.
Right.
So I had to do that, and then, like I said, lay the hardware out, got it built, and then when it came down to the coding part of it, like I said, I had an oscilloscope hooked up to this thing, and I had it running in like a 4 microsecond loop to get the timing correct on this. I mean, I racked my brain on this thing for like 2 months, because you know how hard it is to get something that precise on a 1.8 megahertz processor
Sounds like it.
in a window of 1/60th of a second. That's how often it comes around, and then you've got, I want to say it was 300 or 400 microseconds to complete the operation, bail out, and return control of the system back to the processor.
Huh.
So, yeah, that was, that's just basically an introductory course to trying to program for anything on the Atari 2600.
Wow.
There's a book called Racing the Beam talking about it. It's nuts. I mean, that's the constraints you have to live within on that thing. So, sorry.
Y'all are all nerds.
Nerd. Yeah. Yep, we're all nerds, but I'm a retro nerd.
You were a nerd before it was cool.
That's very true. That's very true. It's wild that it's like actually cool
Completing
now.
System scan.
Yeah, no kidding.
Stand by. Gathering information.
Definitely took my share of beatings.
Now been updated.
Yep.
But I'm big, so I also dished out a lot myself.
I had to deal with getting picked on a lot when I was in
The school.
elementary school, middle school, but when I got on into high school, that quickly came to a stop.
Oh yeah?
Because I'm in the same boat you are.
Yeah, just big guy syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
Which, like, for some reason in middle school, it just meant, like, all the other big guys wanted to fight you to see who was the best big guy. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Of course,
Terrible.
Mark
What was
has
his name?
the
Big dude.
Mark
No,
has
no.
the story about the time someone tried to do that with me.
Yeah, yeah. Yep. And let me tell you, Psychon, he fights just as dirty as he talks. He stabbed this guy in the kneecap. It was with a pencil.
That sounds like something we'd see at Jiggers in San Antonio.
Yeah, that's very true as well.
Oh wait, he stabbed him with a pencil?
Yeah, he stabbed him with a pencil in the
Dude,
kneecap.
motherfucker's
In the
John Wick.
kneecap.
Motherfucker's John Wick.
Still want that flight, Commander Taylor?
I'm on my way. I'm not telling you when I'm arriving, but once the Uber driver drops me off, it's on.
Fucking boogeyman over here.
It's just gonna like show up outside your window. Rum.
That's my neighborhood, and
Opening
life
hailing frequency.
finds a way.
Mark that off your bingo cards, guys. We actually do need to code that.
All
did I?
right, yeah, I've got to
Scan
get
it.
the heck out of this.
Okay.
Oh, that was it.
Yep, I cannot play in this game mode, not doing what I'm doing because I'm fighting everyone else.
And I found another water world.
Nice.
Yeah,
Dude.
well,
Now I
cool.
don't know how this one is terraformable when it's like 200,000 light years away from the main star. Though
The big star.
Yeah, probably a big star, yeah.
so
Or a very hot
Okay.
star. Because I think it's the heat, right? Or is it the heat and the light that make a
Yeah,
difference?
it's the energy output.
Yeah, okay.
it does have a B star that's about how far away is it?
Hot star is near you.
Hot
Download the app to find it.
Swipe left.
Stand by.
White
Scanning
dwarf?
now.
Swipe right, swipe right!
Collating.
What's, I don't know which way the swipe is supposed to be.
No swiping.
It's a family show.
It's a family show.
Black hole, swipe left, quick!
I hear Commander Cyclone's into the black holes.
I heard that too. I couldn't find. I was trying to demonstrate for somebody the eyeball inside outing effect of black holes in this game, and but I couldn't find that clip where like I dropped in by accident at Sagittarius A star and then was flying out from it and watched space pretty much decompress in front of me, which like literally turned my stomach IRL.
So that was Mrs. Commander Taylor-MadeAK invading my camera space right there just now.
Oh, what? I didn't see it. Oh, I do see it.
Yeah, they shot her butt, right?
No, dude, that's malicious. She probably crop dusted you just now. I heard that's what married people do.
I doubt it, man.
Just walks by like,
We had cabbage for dinner tonight. Let me tell you, or for dinner last night, right? Let me tell you, it was a miserable night,
scanner mode.
Aye,
She
Commander.
Dutch oven you.
dude.
Well, you counter that with broccoli and eggs and
That's the mix of death.
I found
It wasn't even-
perfect ammunition for an evening like that is a particular meal at Burger King.
Does it involve garlic? If not, I'm not in.
Roasted garlic.
Roasted garlic.
Well, I was gonna say I always get the Texas Double Whopper with jalapeno,
Which is-
onion rings, and top it off with the zesty sauce.
Right, which is also the name of the fart, is the Texas Double Whopper.
Pretty
Hey.
Yep, it's it's a lethal cocktail.
Comes out in 2 parts.
Some now, some later.
I could let one of those rip. My wife was like, "Oh my God, you had Burger King." He knows the aroma.
Told you I wasn't the only one.
Yeah, well, the difference is you're a connoisseur of it, man. I mean,
You know, you just got to kind of like. I don't know if you can see my hand. Yeah, you. Brucey's gonna
What
throw
was that
something
other,
at me.
What was that other program you recommended, Bob?
what's that?
You said voice attack, and then what was it, OVR drop or something?
For HTS voice packs.
No. OVR drop.
ED Discovery?
No.
What is it for?
Now.
Yeah, I need a little more context here.
VR integration, so I can actually pull up any browser window and not in game.
Oh,
Wasn't that it?
yeah, it was OVR drop. I think is what it was.
Okay.
I might have to get that
Not
too.
free, but you can find it on Steam.
I remember looking at it. I think it's like $10 or something.
Yeah, it's not really that big, not all that expensive.
Now that I actually have some time to sit down and monkey with some of this stuff. Your HTC Vive, does it work in the dark?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. If I had the Rift and not the Rift S, it probably would.
Scanner mode.
Affirmative.
Yeah, VR is some crazy stuff, man.
Yeah, this game's really fun to play in VR. The only reason why I'm not doing it today is just because I need to have like all these browsers up and stuff, so it's like really hard to do in VR.
You at work
Browser
or?
tabs. No, I'm just like reading guides and like looking up locations for stations and systems and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Oh,
I
by the
don't
way,
know what that's like.
if you do have any questions, feel free, man. By all means.
I just encountered my first water world, it looks like.
Ooh.
How do you... So I'm on the system chart page right now. How do you know if it's terraformable? Where would that show
It will
up?
tell you. It will
Yeah,
tell
if
you.
you look at the information in the system app, the first tab should tell you, or the second tab when
Yeah.
you go over the planet, will actually say if this planet is a candidate for terraforming.
So if you click on the planet, the second tab over that says the system with the planet number, it'll say high metal, or it'll have the description. Then just underneath that, it'll say like you have not mapped this planet, and if it is terraformable, it will say this body is a candidate for terraforming.
I see.
Next time I locate one, I will totally show you on my screen.
Okay, yeah.
This one that I'm coming to.
Mapping, no matter what.
Oh shit.
Actually, if you check out my feed on YouTube, you can
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. But I got excited because there's actually a system here that is terraformable. It's a high metal content world.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Nice. So that's like,
Go map it.
what is it, like
Credits.
1 million? It's like around 1 million credits.
Something like that, yeah. It's up there.
Yeah, it's a nice little chunk of change.
Ooh, this is going to be a really small water world.
I
So-
mean, so it's 1 million credits assuming you hit all the
Completing
bonuses,
systems.
right? So first discovery,
Gathering information.
the efficient mapping bonus, right? So
First mapping.
yeah,
So-
first mapping, first discovery, efficient mapping. You hit all those bonuses, you'll make 1 million credits off of it.
Which, like, it's not very hard to get the first mapping, first discovery thing. It's just as you travel, you're gonna wind up finding systems for the first time. We've, like, pretty much every system we've jumped to.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and you get your name on it. It's really neat.
I'm so fascinated by this. Like, so I never thought that I'd enjoy mining when I was doing it earlier this week, but I fucking loved it. It was so fun.
Oh my gosh.
It was weird. I'm like, at first I was just like, man, this seems boring, like not even interesting. But once you actually start doing it, it's like, wow, this is oddly incredible.
I get you.
So
That's kind of what
we
this
were-
feels like now too.
So when we were originally doing it, when I first started at least, it was all laser mining. So like, it was all just a matter of like, it was a calming thing, but it wasn't like.
It's very zen.
Yeah, but then they added the new mechanics to mining, and
Deep core.
that was when it became fun.
Oh yeah, that deep core stuff. I gotta try that.
You replace zen with exciting.
Yeah, it does get exciting. It can be very tedious, especially like your first few times in, because you don't really know like what kind of asteroids you're looking for, or like how to isolate them. We're working on it. We're working on a guide. We're working on a YouTube guide. But yeah, that's a lot of fun. We had a blast with that. Just making the guide in general.
Pun intended.
Yeah, I didn't even catch that. I did it again.
Hey.
I have yet to try my hand at mining.
So much fun.
It really is.
Don't do it in.
From what we've heard, you're still working out your fucking controls, man.
Yeah, so I've never done any of this stuff.
I got it down. It took me a minute to remember how everything worked.
Yeah, Knack has been working on his controls for some weeks.
Wow, it's 2 weeks.
Scanner
Last
mode.
weekend was the first time I had played this game
That's
in open
affirmative,
world
Commander.
because of my remodeling project.
His extracurricular activities.
Looty Bickens. Wait, no, that's hers. That's hers.
Tech system and route.
Where is hers? Oh, dude, this song kicks ass.
Song. Yeah, this song is getting a favorite for me.
Yeah. Yeah, same here. Who is this? MadeAK, dude. I love it.
And it's Simon's Quest, too.
Well, Simon's Quest had some fucking brilliant music.
Hey, physics. You still there?
Physics, can you hear him?
I'm guessing.
Might be
not.
stepped away for a minute.
Wandered away.
Yeah, he might have stepped away.
Either that or he's focused
God,
on,
that star
you know,
is
probing a planet. We need to get him over to Odin's Eye.
Ooh.
You remember that when Commander Corwin jumped into that with his HTC?
Yeah, I do. I remember him almost getting sick.
Well, no. Well, before that, right?
Oh,
He almost got sick because he drove over that freaking geyser.
yeah. And then it flipped him. Good times.
So the geyser tossed him, and then he almost tossed his cookies. And kind of poetic in a way.
Yeah. Wait, did I? I didn't check all of those, did I?
Damn it! Back to the nav beacon.
Delicious nav
bacon.
bacon. But no bacon for me. I'm vegetarian. Well, I'm pescatarian, but no bacon for me.
Next system en route.
Physics, you still around,
That's
man?
okay. More bacon for me.
Oh, I guess he did go AFK. This track got really cool. I mean, it was cool, but now it got even cooler.
What are you listening to?
We're listening to OC Remix on Rainwave. It's just a collection of different
Scanning now.
like chip tunes and video game music that have been remixed and are totally content ID. While they're, I guess, royalty free. Is how that works.
Yeah.
Totally.
So I'm voting up the Spaghetti Cowboy, by the way.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to on that.
Right?
Gunsmoke.
Stick, right?
Gunsmoke. This is a video game for Gunsmoke.
Yeah.
Are we talking about like Gunsmoke? It was a TV
Matt
show.
Damon,
Wow.
Yes.
Matt Dillon, James Arness.
Scanner mode.
Also, when did that show go off the
Understood.
air?
70 something?
77?
Eight.
Yeah, it was in the 70s.
Yeah, it was before I came around, but I mean it was still on TV because lots of stuff was still at that point.
Reruns.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I was like, what system was that game for?
This is NES.
Yeah, it was NES.
Oh, there's the beacon.
System map. What do we got?
There's some great guitar work.
Yeah.
Galaxy map.
Can't wait until my guitar is finished.
How you guys doing?
I just found a water world. I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Yeah, you're still. Looks like you're still kind of riding the edge of the arm. You're right, kind of in the void between the two arms.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna go into the void or if I'm gonna.
Things are still a little thin there for me to navigate.
I seem to be doing okay.
Hey, Bob, you remember my buddy, used to play 11 with, his username back in the day was Sadiro?
Yeah, I remember Zero.
Yeah, I talked to him last night for the first time in over a year.
Yeah?
He called me up out of the blue.
Is he okay?
Oh yeah, he's fine. He's, still living out there in, DFW.
VG. Oh, hold on. VG Punks.
Yes.
VG Punks. Jaw Harp.
Oh. We need to get you a jaw harp.
Right. Alright, Nat, continue.
Let's see here. Hold on a second. There we go. Super Cruise.
What?
Anyways, yeah, Sadiro called me up last night for the first time in a while. And I got to talk to him. He's like, yeah, I'm on my way home. It's about 1 o'clock my time. I'm like, what the hell? You've been working for that company for 18 and a half years and you're still working night shift. I said, something is seriously wrong with that picture. I'm glad I walked away from them 15 years ago.
Wow.
Same outfit, huh?
Same outfit. I said, I'm sorry, if I was still employed there, I'd have probably been in prison by now.
I got a terraformable here and a terraformable water world.
Yeah,
Don't-
back in
don't-
2005, I got fed up with it, left that company, went to work for another company, one of their, member of their competition, worked there for about 6 months, and then they decided that they were going to buy that company out. It was like, ugh.
Huh.
So, yeah, that corporation really is Darth Vader.
Like that, huh?
Like that.
Well, there's a joke, well, not a joke, but a little story behind that. I went to work for that company before it became that company, and I was, oh shit. Loop of shame. Wasn't paying attention.
I just did that.
That's kind of his thing, though, so, I mean,
What?
loop of shame is kind of VG Punk's thing.
Yeah, a little bit. I
Well,
loop a
was
lot.
there yakking, wasn't paying attention. I was like, oops. Anyways, I don't remember what the hell I was saying now. Okay, so I was went to work for this company when I first moved to Dallas, and I'd been there for, I don't know, 3-4 months. And then Company B comes along and decides to buy out Company A. So I stay with Company B for the next 5-6 years or whatever. It just stomach churning nonsense every day. So I leave Company B, go to work for Company C. That's when Company B buys Company C. So I've been bought out by the same corporation twice. So, unfortunately, that was around the time everything went sideways with my ex-wife, and I came back to Arkansas.
Hey, Knack, physics is
Yeah, that's a
back.
good thing.
If you wanted to ask your question.
Hey.
I don't even remember what it was.
Something about his Vive.
I'm
oh,
sure.
my bad.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what the hell it was.
You wouldn't know if it worked in the dark.
No, he said it did.
He so
There was
physics
something else though.
physics just informed me that he found his you found a terraformable, was it?
Yeah, I'm flying out to it right now.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Did you get down how the surface scanner works?
So you just have to like point at the planet and click, basically, right?
Well, a little bit more than that. So there's an arc to it.
Your
Let him figure it out, man.
Yeah, word.
Gravity works. He'll get it. It's very intuitive.
Yeah, I thought
I
so.
remember
Speaking of loop of shame, here I go.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember now what I was going to ask you. What kind of control system are you using in Elite?
Oh, I'm using the X56 HOTAS.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Yeah, like I can't imagine playing this game any other way after using this thing.
Yeah, same here. I'm on an X52 Pro.
Nice.
Then I think Taylor, aren't you using an X56?
55. A
X55.
heavily modified 55.
Yeah, he built what? Tell him about your mod.
The head tracker?
No, I have an analog thumbstick modded into mine on the throttle.
Oh yeah,
To use for thrusters.
yeah. That's the reason why I got the 56, because it has them already on it.
Well, no, it has them on the joystick. This is on the throttle.
Yeah, this one has it on the throttle as well.
Huh. Yeah. So he pulled. What was it? You got a PSP thumbstick and you modded it in.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just driven by an Arduino Leonardo.
Nice, that's badass.
I wrote the firmware for it.
Fucking nerd.
Yeah. So, it shows up as another joystick, and I use it both for analog control of my vertical and lateral thrusters, as well as for analog control of the tuning in the VSS.
Ah, nice.
Does yours have the weird mouse nubbin physics?
Weird mouse nub.
Mine has a mouse nipple that I had to disable because it's garbage.
Yeah, mine had that too. That's what I replaced with the thumbstick.
I don't think so. I don't think this has it.
Yeah, it mapped to the mouse. It was really weird, and it has like a mouse button next to it that you can like.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Those weird ones on the laptop.
PlayStation 4 controller.
Yeah.
HOTAS.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got you.
it has one of those like right next to one of the dials on here.
That's weird.
Really weird. Yeah, I had to disable it though because it was garbage and it was hijacking my mouse sometimes.
Yeah, I think Knack was just saying he's using the T-Flight, the Thrustmaster T-Flight 4.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
Yep, and I ran across a Facebook Marketplace ad for a X56 that Urza picked up a while back.
Yeah, I remember y'all talking about that.
Yeah, too bad he doesn't use it.
Yeah, no kidding.
Just saying, there's a reason to show up over at his house.
True.
Do what?
You show up over his house and confiscate the unused equipment, right? Right?
Mod it in. What would you even use that for? One HOTAS for like your flight, and then the other one for like driving or something. I don't know.
I'm not really interested in a X56.
Do a dual stick configuration.
Yeah, twin sticks.
I think the only reason why I went in on the X56 is because I already had those analog little mini joysticks on both the joystick and the throttle. Because I'm like, I want that full lateral control.
Yeah, I have that on mine as well. My pointer finger has the has a hat switch, and then I have two hat switches on my stick on the thumb. So I have a hat switch. The primary hat switch is power. power distributor, and the secondary is targeting, and then the one that's on my throttle is for lateral and lateral thrust. So it's such a huge game changer having the lateral thrust there, especially in combat.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well,
And it makes
when
landings easy too.
Logitech took over, did they improve the SciTech design any?
Not by all accounts. There's still ghost button press issues and whatnot. That's really the biggest one. The X56, because it's two separate USB connections, it suffers from ghost button presses if you have them on the same USB controller. If you can separate them on two different USB hubs, then you're okay. But otherwise, they interfere with each other.
Huh.
Okay, what I'm saying, my biggest hang-up with it was that was originally SciTech's design, and a long time ago I said I would never buy another SciTech product.
How come?
He got bitten, of course.
He got bitten?
Right? Once bitten, twice shy?
Yep,
Huh.
No? Nothing?
No?
I know what you're talking about. I was waiting for everyone else to catch up, and they didn't.
Hey
Miserable
Google,
fail.
what is that?
Okay, Boomer.
You're fired.
Yeah, I am by no means a boomer.
How about this saying?
know, just
Fool
kidding.
me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
What? Once
That's what
bitten?
Uranus said.
The
I was
song
hoping
from
that you-
the song from Great White? Is that what you're talking about?
Here we go, you know. No.
I was hoping for the Bush quote there. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on Shimon again.
At least he had good jokes.
Me or Bob and myself have had the old SciTech gamepads for the PC.
Yeah, they were bad.
They were terrible. They were beyond bad. And I went through, I don't know, 3 or 4 of them. I had the replacement policy through, what the hell is it? CompUSA.
Cool.
That's
And the
bringing it
reason
back,
that-
right?
Yeah. And the only reason for that was
CompUSA.
because my ex-wife worked there. And like I said, they would all last about, I don't know, 2 weeks before they
Jeez.
did a serious dump. So
That's like those other controllers, like Game Cats or whatever they were called over there.
Game Cat, Mad
SciTech
Cats, yeah.
Yeah.
Mad Cats.
Oof, those
So
things are
yeah,
bad too.
that SciTech bought Mad Cats,
Yep.
right? And then Logitech bought SciTech.
I will say this, I remember back in the 90s, I had a PlayStation 1 controller that was made by Mad Cats. And it sucked in every regard except on the first Lunar game for the PlayStation. It had the stupid overpowered rumble pack, rumble motors in it, and you had to put, I want to say it was 3 AA batteries in the thing. It weighed a dang ton, but whenever the vibration effects would go off, the rumble effects, that thing would
Jumping
try
to
to take
next
off out of
system.
your hands.
So what you're saying is you played with that in your pocket, right?
Sure, whatever. But is that the reason that stands out to me though is because the Lunar games had different vibration patterns for different spells and
Completing
monster
system
attacks and
scan for
abilities and
cartography.
whatnot. And with that controller, it was all the same. It didn't matter.
Huh.
Request docking.
Yeah, I don't know. I've always liked the first party controllers ever since the NES days, because it felt like you always bought like the third party stuff and it was just never nearly as good.
There were
It
exceptions.
didn't feel as solid.
Yeah,
Yeah. There were some exceptions, but yeah, for the most part.
scanner.
Now,
now.
ASCII made pretty good controllers
it
back in the
so.
day. I'm talking 16-bit era.
Well, I was
Yeah.
going to say there is one game console where the only controller you wanted was in fact third party because you did not want the OEM controller. It was absolutely terrible.
Yeah, the
So this
PS5. Oh.
Nope. Anyone who's ever had or played with one of these systems
3DO?
know exactly what I'm talking about. Nope. The Atari 5200.
Oh yeah, okay. With that big clunky
the analog stick.
Yeah.
The big fucked up ass analog stick that never worked.
Yeah.
Never. Brand new out of the box, you could not begin to imagine how many of those things were defective.
Yeah, I remember hearing about those. I never owned one though.
I've got a closet full of them upstairs.
Wow.
Controllers or 5200s?
Both.
So
Commander
Yeah.
Taylor's like, I might just have to make a trip.
Oh, I've got stuff.
no, I'm already going down to San Antonio to fuck your ass up.
So you just cut across to Arkansas and fuck me up.
Choice of words on that one.
Nope, that was very intentional.
Damn. Get the lube.
Yeah. Doesn't matter, man. It's a family show.
Manson family, maybe.
That's a good one.
This plays right into it with you and your hoarding tendencies, man. I mean, who needs a closet full of Atari 5200s? You know why they're all in your closet? Because nobody else wants them.
Actually, no, you don't understand why I still have them. I ran across a nice deal at a flea market a few years ago. I think I paid $200 for an entire pile of stuff. And the thing I was after was a Sega CD, and well, Sega equipment anyway, and there was a humongous lot of Atari 5200 equipment in there. We're talking, I don't know, 6 5200s. One of them was completely new in the box. I couldn't tell you how many games. Anyways, in between that and what I already had, I ended up with somewhere in the neighborhood of like 9 5200s. Well, apparently, I don't know if Game Exchange is a thing in or around Alaska, but down
Used
here
to be,
it kind of
not
is.
anymore.
I went in there, and Game Exchange had this thing going on. They were buying the 5200s for $148 for complete units. And I don't know who screwed up their value entries or whatever, but they're totally not worth that.
No.
Never were.
No.
All right. So I went in there with like 6 or 7 of these
Tech
things.
system
like,
are up.
Here you go. Plopped them down on the counter, and they're like, we got to test all this. Here you go. Here's all the shit. Get after it. Like 3 hours later, I walk out of there. I sold 2/3 of my collection to Game Exchange for, like I said, $150 a pop. I
Wow.
went back a couple of weeks later because I was looking for something. I was like, hey, what's the price on the 5200s? Oh, yeah, well, they're taking them or buying them now at, I think, $33 a piece or something.
Yeah, so that was an instance of you fucking up your own economy.
Didn't care. I got rid of the ones that I didn't want.
Messing with the BG sim, man. Hey, so I didn't want to cut him off mid story, but the death metal sneeze just occurred like 15 seconds ago. Did anybody hear it?
I did hear the death
okay.
metal sneeze.
We were waiting for the story to finish so we can go.
I did not hear it. I heard something weird. I didn't know what it was.
Accurate.
I mentioned death metal sneeze, and the kid comes out of the woodwork. She's like, "Did somebody say death metal sneeze?"
Oh, is this another system with only geological? Man, why can't there ever be biological surface signals?
I'll leave you some biological surface signals.
Are you gonna release cummies into the atmosphere again?
About that.
Also, hi Rachel.
Okay, I can empty my my latrine tanks.
Empty your bowels. It's like poke your butt into the atmosphere and drop a deuce.
Oh.
A bark. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Where is it?
I'm going for it. Where is it? Ah, the bark.
Yeah, pull a Space Invader escape velocity maneuver.
That actually came out right in time though, as I dropped out into a system.
As you dropped what out?
Dropped out of hyperspace, and then emptied my latrine into the atmosphere of this planet, unsuspecting planet.
It's the fecal constellation.
Mm-hmm. Constellation Uranus.
No, nothing.
No.
Speaking of which, I think I'm gonna step away for a minute.
Physics, how are you doing with your exploration, man? Did you AFK again? Yeah, I think it went AFK again.
Oh, come on. I'm about to gun it for the mail slot. Come on. Get the hell out of my way.
Right away, Commander.
There we go.
I definitely didn't meet the efficiency target on this first one.
But you get it now, right?
Yeah, so you're supposed to map the entire planet with a specific number of probes, and these probes have a radius.
Which you can upgrade with engineering.
Ooh, neat.
See, I tend to go with like a sort of a delta pattern around the perimeter from where I'm looking, and then I'll plop one like right in the center from where I'm looking, and then one exactly on the rear. It's a little bit tricky to arc it correctly, but like once you get it down, it's like second nature. If you still got the stream pulled up, you'll likely see me do it here in just a bit. Any terraformables? No. Any surface signals? No. Engage shoot. Wait, no. Engage jump drive.
Charging frame shift.
Now I'm
drive.
only 2 drinks in and I'm already fucking up words. It's this thirsty goat beer. I'm telling you. Psychon, what time do we have to cut off again? Psychon? Psychon's also AFK. Is it just me?
Completing system scan for cartography.
Alright. Get some gas. Oh, is Discord having issues? Oh yeah, it is. Oh yeah, look at that. Discord is having issues. Alright, let's keep moving. Looks like we're still good on the stream side though, so at least there's that. Up. Are we back? We might be back. Can anyone hear me? Whoop. Scanner mode.
Affirmative.
There we go.
Are we back?
Sounds like it. I can hear you.
Did everyone spaz out, or was that just me?
That was Discord, I
that
think.
was everybody. Yeah, Discord was having some trouble.
Alrighty.
Because Chrissy, I didn't notice it until Chrissy actually on my left piped up and was like, "Oh, Discord's acting up." I was like, "Oh no."
Did I miss something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it must be some kind of Discord social party thing or whatever going on. Someone
Ooh,
now
nice.
Discord's like, why are so many people out here?
Physics, can you hear me again in Discord?
I can.
So after you scan the planet 100%, there's not really anything else. You optionally, if it's a landable body, you can check to see if there are any surface signals. But you're going to get that without having to do the surface scan first. So that's
Gotcha.
kind of something you can do from the system map.
Sweet.
But yeah, no. After you get the surface scan, that's it.
Awesome.
Scanner mode.
That's affirmative, Commander.
Oh no, I scanned the
Make
system
the jump.
already. That's it? Just the 2 stars? Engage jump drive. Yeah, it was
Engaging
weird.
jump
Discord just
drive.
kind of took a dump.
Yeah. All over.
Well, you were looking for those biological signals.
It's full of living tissue. Sounds so gross.
So Discord's like, I have some organic signals for you.
Uh,
Yeah, here, have some biomass.
I mean, I know we're nerds,
Scanning
but
for information.
I happen to really enjoy dumping logs.
Bob says
As do
like
I.
to, do cat logging.
chat logging.
Make the jump.
That's why I ping him on Discord and he answers with, "I'm on the shitter."
Yep. I know what chat logging. I do it a lot. Does your ass be like?
Pictures.
Does your ass be like, hey, at VG Punks, where are you? Like, dude. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm taking a shit, but I actually am. Scanner mode.
Well, I was gonna say, how about with pictures? Because I have done that to Bob before.
No, yeah, he has.
And now Bob
He's
is
like,
forced
"Hey,
to
what you
relive
doing?"
it.
I'm like, here, take a look.
I made this. You made
Yeah,
this?
could
I made this.
You know what? I think I could totally share that picture too.
Please, no.
Dad.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
No.
to.
Yep.
Are you gonna put?
Let me go through my history here.
Are you about to put turds in the Discord chat?
I
No.
think that something in the
TOS.
Discord chat. Nope, that's not it.
Exit
A little bit
destination
further back.
confirmed. Arrival in 5, 4, 3.
You gotta see how far down this rabbit hole I have to go. To
Oh
find
my
it.
god.
Stand by. Scanning now.
No, let's not go down rabbit
Compiling
holes.
data. Updating cartography.
You're making a really strong case for jumping into our Discord.
Jump into
Still haven't
something.
found it. A little bit further back than that.
What exactly are we jumping
It was
into?
before the Ark server, right?
Not sure.
Yeah, it was. So, and before that,
Hold on, where's my phone at? There it is. Yeah,
There we
that's
go.
before the torches and pitchforks. This, I'm not going to share that picture. That's too scarring even for this
Scanner
channel.
I don't even want to know what it was.
I done.
That was your bedroom.
Ah! Yeah.
What?
It's a family show.
Why do you have? Wait, why do you have pictures of his bedroom?
I think a better question is why was he sharing them?
Why do
I
you?
didn't give a shit and I was
you-
about 2/3 fucked up that night.
You downloaded it.
No, he didn't. I sent it to him in Discord.
Oh,
Scanning for
what is
anomalies.
about to transpire?
I don't. Yeah, I'm not fighting it, Knack.
Scanning now.
You gonna show the picture of your shoulder surfer?
Yeah, that's. I will just a second. Let me get the serious atmospherics.
Oh, did the
That's-
cat
that's
jump
what
onto
we're
your
looking for.
shoulder while you're trying to shit?
Let's see here.
Did I nail it?
Yeah, I think it went back too far.
Yeah, I can't do it on my phone since I'm in.
Oh yeah, there it is. I found it.
Scanner mode.
Okay, Commander.
Copy link.
What? I found just a bunch of systems so far that have nothing in it. except for a star.
So I'm gonna drop this in general. There you go. You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you do this?
Well, he pinged me one night while I was away or something, and I was like, "This is what I'm doing." What?
Jeez.
No, that's totally not what happened. What was the context around that? I pinged you about a movie I was trying to get into Plex, and you were updating me about Usenet. Your Usenet subscription said lapsed.
Oh.
Which I am going to take care of this evening. I'm also going to order me some.
And then next thing I know, I get a message saying the fucking toilet companion, and then that picture.
Wow. Wow.
I almost made Millie spit all over the wall.
I'm
she
so
just took a drink when I said that.
I'm so glad I got to be part of this.
Let's see here. Where the hell was I?
Oh wow, I thought that said spooge, but it's. I thought that was the spooge system.
A family show.
It is a family show. It's the spooge. It's now the spooge system.
I rename everything that I say too.
All right, let's see here. Let me find it.
This guy used to come up with like the best renditions of our songs because he'd never learn the words, so he'd just kind of go.
He's a drummer. Why does he have to learn the words?
It's so true, though.
He's like, you understand. Scanner mode.
Let's see here.
Affirmative.
Because we made him sing.
Is that true? Did that make you sing?
Yeah, we did one of my songs that I had written like a really long time ago too, and I sang and played guitar.
Yeah, that was.
I'm so sorry.
We still have that, actually. We still totally have that track.
Yeah, it's really crazy. I heard that. I came across it like a few months ago, and I was like, "Holy shit!"
I think we did a YouTube video. I think we did. We actually did a
that like-
YouTube thing.
Is that like coming across a piece of your code like 6 months after the fact? I'm like, God damn, I was an idiot.
No, it was a good song. It was a really good song. I liked it.
Yeah, it was more like brought back a lot of memories, and it was just like, whoa, like, man, that was a totally different time back then.
I got a couple pictures I'm going to post in the general right quick.
Hey, I made this.
Oh God.
No, hardly. Well, actually, kind of.
What?
Oh yeah, you're showing Optimus Prime.
Yep.
Is that
Yep.
that's
Yeah.
that's not a nickname for your penis, right?
No.
Okay.
Yeehaw.
Autobots transform and roll out.
Has anyone seen the pictures yet?
Hold up, I can't switch screens until I finish with this scan.
Oh, okay.
I've seen them already, but
Yep.
you know.
Damn,
Oh,
I just
you
got
have.
another water world. Wait,
Hey,
Me too.
Are there two water
There's
worlds?
two of them in this system.
Oh, I think there are two in this system too.
Oh, did I forget to drop my beacon?
Are you in the same system as me?
I don't think so.
this is Waterworld.
Got a high metal content. Is this it? This is it. It is. It's a second water world. Holy crap. Did I also forget to drop my beacon? Oh,
Beacon.
yeah. What I was
in one system.
asking before we got cut off on Discord. What time do we have to close out tonight? Is it still 2100?
Yeah, thereabouts.
Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, hey, wow. Okay, so we got 1, 2. Waterworld is a candidate for terraforming.
Nice.
3, 4, 5. That's
See,
that's
that's still-
2 terraformable water worlds.
Nice.
Am I still looking for polonium?
6.
I am still looking for polonium.
Oh, dude. This system has 6 terraformable planets in it.
What? You're gonna be
6,
there a while.
6 terraformable planets in it, and 2 of them are terraformable water worlds.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, wouldn't that make them aquaformable?
Universal Cartographics would like to know your location.
Universal Cartographics will find out when we get home. And what do we got left? Like 3 months estimate, right?
That or when we get to Beagle Point, anyway.
Oh yeah, there's a station there, isn't it?
No, not 3 months. We're looking at closer to 8 or 9 months.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
We got probably 2, maybe 3 months until we hit Beagle Point.
Okay.
Right. So, well, yeah, I guess in that case, right? Because there is a station at Beagle Point, so we'll be able to sell off some of our data there.
Yep. Some of it.
What we accrued on this half of it, right? But then there's the journey back.
That we're gonna make another 14 billion and immediately put it into a fleet carrier and watch our lives just drain away.
Bye.
What did they determine was the weekly upkeep cost? What was that, Psychon?
143 million, 147 million weekly.
147 million a week for the fleet carrier.
And that's with all services.
So that right there just destroys my will to live.
I wonder how much it'd be just for the advanced maintenance.
Paint, just the paint is like 100 million.
I need to favorite this song.
Yeah, my question is, how are you going to restore the paint job on a fleet carrier if it takes damage from like extensive travel?
This is a good
paint
song.
would take damage just sitting still.
Yeah, that's true.
Micrometeorites, whatever.
Paint would take damage just from letting VG punks dock.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
I had to switch over to solo play on this one because doing my passenger runs back and forth to Sirius Atmospherics, every time I would come out of hyperspace or super cruise, some other asshole would come out right behind me, run up my ass and knock me somewhere, piss off all my passengers. I literally had to stop and switch to solo play for this one.
Wow.
He does a lot of solo play.
Yes, I do. I'm quite good at it.
Speaking of which, did you guys look at the pictures he posted yet?
Oh no, I haven't. Let me go look at that now. Whoa, what's going on here?
Engine
Optimus
overhaul.
Prime,
Oh, that is Optimus Prime. Wow,
Yep.
that's awesome.
He sent
Awesome.
those to me at work, and I completely nerded out. Went around and showed everybody. This is before before work turned into a fucking ghost town.
I guess you could say
Before
that's
the
a
thing.
Awesomus Prime. No. Zing.
That was the engine overhaul project that I commenced. We went from 375 horses to 550.
Jeez.
Man, how many category 5 materials did you need for that project?
Well, actually, the funny thing here is they call it a precious metals kit.
Oh wow.
The one that I got for that engine is called the platinum kit.
Oh, so deep core right there. Deep core mining. Somebody did some deep core mining to make this happen.
Yeah, the overhaul. Well, when it's all said and done, I spent $16,000 building that engine.
Oh wow. That's probably as much as I've spent on my guitar so far.
Right?
God, have you been looking at those updates I've been posting, Physics?
Where?
Oh, I have them on Twitter. I've been blasting them into the GGG server, and oh my God. So like, I started building this kit guitar, Stratocaster, which is like amazing so far. It's an alder body. It's awesome. So I'm staining it, And I got all the way to like the coats of the clear coat, like polyurethane, and I did like, what was it, like 24 coats, right, Bob? Like 24 coats of polyurethane spray on.
Yeah.
And I went to wet sand it with like some really high grit sandpaper and took the poly clean off, like on one of the edges. Like it came clean off after not very long. So I at that point I was just devastated because I'd used up 3 entire bottles of poly. Like this was over the course of like some weeks that it took me to actually get that project to that point, and only for it to come off that easily. So I was like really put off by it. But I flipped around and got some 80 grit sandpaper, took the entire thing back, like started over from scratch. And I just finished the staining yesterday. So like we're back to the poly. This time I'm using a wipe-on polyurethane. But I already have the pick guard finished. My wiring harness is completely on there. I got a obsidian wire wiring harness. I got a DiMarzio tone zone in the bridge. I've got I actually have the 2 stock solo pickups in the neck and
After you
mid.
had what, an hour-long conversation about how to wire that up?
Yeah, we did have to have a long conversation about how to wire that. Because it was
amazing.
Yeah, dude. I'm excited. I can't wait to finish it. But hopefully the poly sticks this time. I'm sure it will. I'm sure it'll be fine.
It better.
Speaking of which, Bob, is there anything I should do before I start just applying the poly on top of the stain, like? Or do I just like go?
So you've been staining it, right? So wipe it down with water to raise the grain, and then take it down with some very fine, like 220 or even 600 grit sandpaper.
Okay.
And then start wiping on your poly after it dries.
Gotcha. So raise the grain again, sand it down with high grit, and then. Okay.
So I found a moon with polonium on it in this system, so I think this is where I'm stopping for the night.
Okay. Gosh,
Well, I found another terraformable water world.
It's like 0.3% polonium, but it's the first time I've seen polonium in probably about 45 jumps.
Yeah, wow.
So, and that's what you need for that tier 3 jumponium. So I'm gonna go see if I can find some.
Oh no, there's no geological surface signals here, but there's a planet with technetium.
Technetium?
Yeah.
What a word.
Yeah, that is it's a very nerdy word. Love it when you talk nerdy to me.
Is bird the word for the nerd?
Bird is the word.
Word.
Nerd. There's the word.
Yeah, none of these have geological or bio.
About nerd.
Wow, we're coming up on a quarter.
She's sitting right next to me, and she's got her hand clamped over her mouth, so you can't hear her cracking up.
Because the nerd is the word?
Next system en route.
Because we all started going.
Have you heard the nerd's the word?
We're gonna have to rehearse that so we can bust into it next stream.
The nerd is the word.
Alright, we'll coordinate some practice times.
Yeah, right.
Well, how are we going to sync this all up? Because we got some pretty good. Well, we got a wildly varying lag.
Yeah,
delay.
that's very true.
We just have to record a soundbite, probably.
We were, I mean, we already need to get Bob a jaw harp. He was saying, he promised me that if I bought him a jaw harp, he'd learn to play it.
What the hell's a
Damn
jaw?
straight.
You don't know what a jaw harp is?
What kind of redneck are
Yeah,
you?
Knack, please submit your redneck card.
Redneck and not know what a jaw harp is.
Please submit your redneck card.
Or are you talking about a juice harp?
Oh boy, yeah.
Racist much? He just called it a Jew's harp.
No juice.
Juice hard, nice.
Acknowledged command.
Vega, don't start throwing acknowledged command. I didn't say anything. He's like,
I love you, buddy.
acknowledge, you guys are fucking racist. I'm out.
Oh god, hold on, fucking up.
All
And
right.
cue the 5 minutes of. Damn it.
All right. I'm gonna put down on this body here, because I know we don't have a whole lot of time left. Remind me though that I need to scan this system before I leave, because I'm gonna be forfeiting a shitload of credits.
No, man, scan the system first.
Scan it
We
first.
still got like 10, 12
Scan it
minutes.
first. Yeah, we good, man. Don't worry.
I'm gonna need more than 10 or 12 minutes. There's still 1, 2, 3, 4 more terraforming candidates. Yeah, let's check on value. What am I sitting at? Let's find out. So far, 6.85 million.
And that's without the surface scans.
No, that's with 2 surface scans only so far. I need another 4.
Mm. So go do 'em, man.
Yeah, I'm on my way now. I'm en route. In the pipe, 5x5.
I don't want to hear about what's in your pipe, man.
5x5.
5x5 is in my pipe.
Is that a brand of onion head?
Yes.
All right, I sit there and I actually had to go look something up because you had me curious.
Was it about taking onion head rectally?
No.
Oh.
Because he's done it.
Yeah.
No. Anyways, you guys referred to that in a way that I've never heard of before. Like seriously, I've never knew that was another word for it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's
Juice
the
heart, jaw
politically
heart.
correct word for it.
Nope, you don't understand. I have seen it written and heard it all my life as Juice harp. I'm dead serious. I've never heard it called a quote-unquote Jews harp before.
It actually is
Never
called
heard
a that is another word for it is Jews harp. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Like I said, I had to go look it up because that's the first I've heard of that.
Gewgaw? Gewgaw is another word for it.
What?
Yeah. The Jews harp, also known as the jaw harp, mouth harp, gewgaw, guimbard, comus, trump, Ozark harp, Galician harp,
I can see Ozark harp.
Well, I know the Ozark harp.
Merchunga, or Merchunga, and apparently the type of instrument that it is, it's called a lamellophone, which sounds
I've never heard before.
that sounds delicious.
Lamoa.
Yeah, look at that. We're gonna have to get him one so that he can like. Bow, 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 bow.
Hell yeah, dude.
Where's the video of that dude that does the like jaw harp EDM?
Jaw harp EDM? What?
All right, you're gonna have to link that shit now, man.
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
Yeah, you can't just say something like that. That has
It's,
to be.
What is this? Jaw harp techno, right? Jaw harp techno.
What?
Oh, that is some okay, nope.
Is this it?
Nope. We call that the nope. I'm not gonna try and land in that canyon. Look at how chaotic that terrain is. Holy crap.
Jaw harp drum. Whoop. No, it was like jaw harp. What do they call that? Jaw harp beatboxing, I think it was.
And I said, I'm not kidding you. You guys taught me something.
Oh, we got some
Steven.
Star Fox in the-
I've been around those things all my life, and I've never heard them called that.
Where in the hell is that video?
Of course you've been around them all your life. You live in Arkansas.
Well, it ain't just the Arkies that are into it. My grandmother, Cajun. They're pretty popular with them as well.
No shit.
Oh my gosh, where is this guy?
How do you check to see like how much money you have so far in scanning things?
Well,
So there's 2 ways of doing it. There's no way to know how much you're going to make when you sell it to Universal Cartographics ahead of time, right? You can estimate it, and we're using an application called ED Discovery to do that.
Ah, I see.
One moment, I'm searching.
Oh, by the way, Bob, I will have my subscription to Usenet renewed this evening. I'm going to sit down and shop around a bit, but I am going to get it up and running so you'll be able to run sonar and radar requests again.
Sweet.
Where is
Do you
it?
need me to help you out with absorbing the cost for that, or?
Oh, no, I'm good on that. You know what the deal was. I would just, I put off renewing it until I had a chance to
This is it, right?
evaluate my finances, because, you know, I
Right.
have way too much on this little project.
I found it! I fucking found it! Okay, I need to... I want to go to the original post, though. Where is it? Oh my gosh. Just give me the original post, guys.
Yes, really, sis.
Lol.
Really?
Oh my god. How can I just link the damn post?
What is the gravity here? 0.19.
There it is.
You know what that means.
Boing.
Okay, linking it in general. You guys can have a listen on that.
Hold on.
Look at this hill. Look at this hill. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Trying to get some lack of atmosphere.
Dude, you found another one of those blue planets?
Yeah, it's a snowball. This has got like yellow canyons on it.
Oh, wow.
Look at this. See that?
Dude, that is so dope.
Oh, wow.
So.
Are you talking about the jaw heart video?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I can't listen to it right now.
Oh, dude.
What the hell? Saw de Kruger?
That is so cool.
Yeah, that guy's really good.
Okay. what
Take
the
care
hell
of the
is
ship.
Kruger.
Ooh, I'm gonna watch how you scan. I want to be like you.
Oh, okay.
Dismiss the ship.
Oh wow, that's
Okay.
way faster than how I was doing it.
So, watch the numbers. You got the
So
first one.
Stout Kruger Nakona is a ship manufacturer in Elite Dangerous.
Okay.
So,
Well,
keep,
I turned around in my chair here and I
Damn, nice.
written on a bulkhead back there in the corner.
keep in
It's the
mind,
ship you're flying.
keep in mind my my probes are engineered, like fully engineered, grade 5. So, but I've always used that pattern even before that, and it has always worked for me very well.
I'm gonna give that a shot.
There are lots of different patterns.
Yeah, his pattern's also very
I'll
good.
I'll link an infographic a little bit later on.
That'd be awesome. I was like flying around the planet because I missed and stuff, and I didn't want to like spend a whole bunch of probes. I'm gonna try this pattern out.
Well, I mean, it's not like you have a limit on how many probes you can use.
Efficiency bonus.
Yeah, the efficiency bonus, but yeah, true story.
I just like shoot the shit out of the planet with probes.
The gas
This
giants.
planet is no longer terraformable.
It's
Actually,
just
that happened. That happened.
What?
Totally happened.
what?
Really?
Terraformable.
Huh?
The terraformable that I wiped out.
Oh yeah, when you went to go make rum out of all the denizens.
What? What?
Is that what you're talking about?
They were delicious, man.
Yeah, that's true. I had some of it too. I didn't know. I didn't know, guys. I didn't know. It's a family show. Rip to those guys, man.
Yeah, I think they haven't been present for all of our role playing shenanigans, so they have no idea.
They're
what the
like,
hell we're
what are
talking
these
about."
guys doing? All right, I'm onto the other water world, and then there's just the one other planet, but I'm pretty sure this one's going to be this one's on the secondary in this system, so it's going to be a little far out, I'm sure.
Oh, that pattern.
Hurry up, man.
Far out, bro.
Whoa, bro!
Musicians.
Nope.
He caught us. He caught us. Oh man. So, physics. Once we close out here in a bit, crank that volume on the Twitch channel, because you're gonna hear the song that I wrote for the end of this thing. I wrote all the music for this.
Oh, really?
So yeah.
The intro he wrote, yeah.
Yeah, the intro. The outro is also me. I mean, I didn't write it. It's arranged, but I put it together in a looper.
Awesome.
Yeah. I did all the music for it. I did the channel trailer, which now they have channel trailers on Twitch, and guess what my Twitch channel trailer is?
Sweet.
Is the Deep Space Transmissions trailer, which, you know, you guys should totally set that up too.
Yeah, okay, so open a ticket.
Yeah, well, I will.
Jira.
Yeah, Jira.
Oh my god.
Yeah, our channel works. We run our channel out of Jira, and out of we do all our software stuff there as well.
Oh, that's awesome. It's nice being able to talk to new random strangers that know exactly all the same kind of stuff that I work with.
So yeah,
That usually doesn't happen.
You know, I was gonna say we're probably not your usual bunch either.
you remember when Bob earlier was saying that he's been teaching us all this Agile stuff. That's where it started. Was let's open a Jira and let's get Jira running, and we'll learn how to do all the Agile stuff in Jira.
And then you're like, oh my god, Atlassian, why?
Well, then I'm like, dude, this fucking kicks ass. Like, we're so fucking organized with this. It's great. I love it.
Too organized.
A little too organized.
Yeah, the amount of things that we've wanted to do for the channel and that we've managed to get done has been really outstanding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've got
Actually, you know what? I'm going to complete this jump right quick. I'm going to hop off for. Well, actually, you know what? The hell with it.
We're gonna hop off for some family time.
Bow chicka bow bow.
Ooh-wee!
Picture here in general that you might have an appreciation for.
Oh wee.
Sorry, I was like,
You really don't need to hear the noises that come out of your bedroom.
oh, you're gonna be posting something. What? Sorry.
So I'm going to post a picture in general here in just a second, and it's something that you might have an appreciation for. It's something I can find the one I'm looking for.
Oh, okay.
Knack, you got real quiet, man.
I tilted my HMD up on top of my head.
Oh.
Further away from the microphone now. Sorry.
No, you're cool. Oh, dude. Okay, I love this track. No, I don't want to. Oh, okay, no, I'm not gonna miss it.
Right, here you go.
So there's a Gradius song coming up called "The Heavens Are Calling." I gotta vote that up.
Oh, this is not no bueno. No bueno. Pull up.
Brown alert.
She said.
Ooh.
Speaking of sounds coming out of this bedroom.
Ooh.
Ooh-wee!
Okay.
Oh wow. That rack looks crazy, man.
Landing gear?
Nice
So you like my
rack.
Yeah, that's a really nice rack. Ooh.
There we go.
Is that where the Ark server and the Final Fantasy 11 server live?
And Plex and a ton of other stuff.
Oh.
All in one rack.
And
Actually,
is,
all that crap runs on one machine.
That's where all this porn is.
Yes,
Yep.
actually.
Yep.
Why did you answer?
He's like, I
Guys?
In my NAS.
Who do you think helped him organize it?
Yeah, Bob has dug around in my NAS. He knows the file system inside and out. So yeah, he's aware.
All right.
You want to talk about some furry porn? Some of the shit I've seen in that NAS.
Alright, I will be right back.
All right, I'm out of this one.
So you're not gonna find furry.
Ponies.
Furry, I'm talking 1970s. I mean,
Oh.
He's like, now ponies. That's another story.
I like ponies. Why didn't you say that sooner?
Yes.
Got some popsicles in my cellar.
Oh,
Kids like
I'm gonna
popsicles,
sue
don't you?
somebody.
Must be my birthday. I still got it. I can still do that guy's voice for some reason.
Dude, yeah, I remember just after the shows that we'd play, we just fuck around with that voice like so much. Between you and Brandon, oh my god.
Good times. Oh, good times. Man, I can't wait to finish that guitar. I want to play again.
Yeah, speaking of guitars earlier, are you familiar with an anime called Trigun?
Yes, of course I am.
You know, whenever they were releasing that series on DVD here in the U.S., they had a guitar, I don't remember what it was, but a giveaway with a custom design on it and whatnot, Trigun themed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my buddy Sadiro that me and Bob were talking about earlier, he won that thing.
Oh, wow. Dude, pics, please. By the way, Physics, I dropped a link to my most recent Twitter post that has a picture of the guitar I'm working on. It's the back of it, but you can see the blue stain that I just finished up with.
Deploy the buggy.
Dude, that thing looks amazing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love that color.
Also, thank you. That is 4 coats of that stain that I did.
I'll check it out in a second when I get my headset back off.
it looks really even now.
Yeah, it really came out even this time. It doesn't look all splotchy like before. So there's some divots in it from like the little stands that I was using, but whatever.
Oh, I didn't even realize how close I was. Check out my camera view.
Checking. You're like, hold on. Oh wow, you were very close to that star.
Dang.
Yeah, I didn't even realize how close this planet was.
That's awesome.
That sounds like that looks like some getting ready video content for me.
Yep.
Yeah, you should grab that. You should grab that as a vid. Physics, we're also on YouTube via restreams, and over on YouTube you can actually swap between our camera views, although they're taking that away from us pretty soon.
Why is that?
I don't. They're moving over to this like YouTube new version of like YouTube Studio that doesn't have multicam, so we can't do that
External
anymore.
camera.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it's kind of garbage. I wanna. Once I land though, I want to show you my paint job. I've got like 50,000 light seconds remaining to this last terraformable that I've got to map, and then
50,000 light seconds remaining.
and oh yeah, you can auto super cruise up to stuff now, if you have a super cruise assist module.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
Yeah, if you're a pussy.
Nah, it's if you like walking away from your PC while you're taking these long trips. Totally what it's for.
You know, like a real commander totally would do.
Yeah.
Walk
It's like,
away from the ship's controls.
all right, Vega, you got it.
Autopilot engaged.
Indeed.
I think that'll
Blows
be.
up out of the seat.
So I think this will be a perfect sort of ending shot for this.
All right.
I don't
Yeah.
want to hear. Commander Psychon's the last person who needs to be talking about ending shots.
Hey, physics.
But this. Hello.
Are you familiar with Hutton Orbital?
Familiar with what?
Bob?
Hutton Orbital.
Oh. Eat your free anaconda.
No. Don't do that. We want him.
No, they're actually,
Guys, we want these people to keep playing with us.
But free anaconda.
We tell other squadrons about that. The people who are in our squadron are the good guys. You guys are mean.
And he's completely lost now.
no, there's people. There's actually been a person who has talked about taking a fleet carrier out to Hutton Orbital and have it named Free Anaconda.
Doing it. Okay, we're on a. Oh no, we're about 14,000 light seconds out.
Oh, that's another thing. Because if you have the system map, right? So with the fleet carriers, like you can actually jump to a point in the system if you have everything mapped. Can you imagine now taking a fleet carrier
And
to the
just
Hutton
dropping in
Orbital?
at Hutton Orbital. Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
So, let me give some context here, because poor Physics is
And
probably
Hutton
sitting here
was
scratching
knocked
his
out of
head.
orbit by the shockwave.
Physics, Hutton Orbital is 0.22 light years from its primary star. So when you drop in at the primary to get to Hutton Orbital, you're flying in Super Cruise in a straight line for something on the way of like 45 minutes to an hour.
More like an hour to an hour and a half.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's more than that.
Yeah. I thought.
That's awful.
Well, they have rare commodities there. The Hutton mug that you can
They
pick
have
up.
a rare.
Yeah, a rare commodity.
The mug and something else too, wasn't it? Like some kind of. There was a kind of water or something.
Yeah, I thought they had.
You
I thought
guys-
they had another rare
You
thing
guys
there.
need to go out to Ridley Scott Station and pick up some leathery eggs.
Yeah, they do have those. I have been there. That was part of the. That was
But
part
yeah.
of my rare material or rare commodity rotation back in the day. Was Ridley Scott Station.
That's pretty awful, though.
It's
So
we did an
the
episode.
story- there's a story here, okay? From Elite Dangerous's early days, right? Once you have the permit to get into the Sol station, you can start taking on missions from the stations there, right? Well, some of those missions will send you to Alpha Centauri, which is, hey, great, Alpha Centauri, nearest star, right? But you get there and you find out, and this is before it, the mission board told you how far the station is from the jump-in point. And this is actually the reason why those missions tell you that now. As you jump in and you find out that Hutton Orbital is not in fact in orbit around Alpha Centauri, it's in orbit around Proxima Centauri, the companion star, which is 2.2 million light seconds away from Alpha Centauri.
Wow.
So you have these players who would get these missions, right? And they get there only to find out that now they have to fly for 45 minutes at full throttle and Super Cruise to get there, right? To get their fame and their 100,000 credits or whatever for the mission, right? Which was pretty good money at the time. And so they went and they griped about it in the same place where everybody gripes about it, right? Frontier's Elite Dangerous forums. And so Frontier went, all right, well, what do you want us to do about it? And players went, well, give us a better reason to go there. Okay, what do you suggest? Well, how about a rare
Free
commodity?
Anaconda.
So Frontier spun up the first ever community goal, which has become a thing since. That okay, so players, if you can run several 100 million tons of scrap metal out to Hutton Orbital, then we'll create a new rare commodity that you can only buy at Hutton Orbital.
Oh, wow.
And thus the Hutton mug was born. Commander VG Punk, show us your mug.
Let me go grab it. I'll be right back.
That's pretty cool, though.
And we're back, and we are mugged. I got mugged
Oh,
while I
wow.
was off. So here it is.
Cool.
Oh
Mugged
man.
in a good way.
Up, yeah, there it is. There it is. Button
There,
orbital.
what is?
Up, bring it a little bit. There you go.
Oh, that's cool.
Right, and it says the 0.22. Ah, it's fading out. Hold on. 0.22 light years, and it has a little station on there.
Yeah, I posted a picture in general though that Bob keeps drooling over, and I figured I'd share it with you as well.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I heard like this is an adaptation of like an older game. Is
Yeah.
that is?
That's the original, yes.
Wow, that's
Commodore
crazy.
64.
Wow, that's amazing, man. That's cool that you still have that.
I still have the systems. In
I
fact, I have one of. Actually, yeah, I have the first portable color display computer built.
You can download. You can actually download the original Elite on their on the Frontier website, can't you? Is that
Yes.
still a thing? Yeah.
I have no idea.
You get it in the Frontier store. You can get a copy of the original Elite.
Yeah. Free as well.
That's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Bob, did I tell you about the SX64 that I've got?
It was I'll post a video that talks about it later, but it was renowned because it was such a huge like universe that you could explore, and they packed it all into this tiny little cartridge.
On a tape, actually.
yeah, tape,
and
I'm
yes,
sorry.
Nick,
That
you
one
did.
is. I'm trying to remember. Is that the tape edition or is that the floppy?
What you have, I think, is the Commodore 64 floppy disk edition.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it's a disc
Yeah,
version. that I've got here.
the original release was for the ZX Spectrum.
I thought it was the BBC Micro or whatever.
Might have been the BBC Micro, but the common floppy disks weren't as popular as cassettes
Combat
were in Europe at the time.
Knowledge.
Because floppy drives are stupid expensive on our solar.
Yeah.
They were even worse over there.
Still no polonium.
I'm bringing it down.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure that's the disc version. Yeah. I've got the re-release. It's the C64 C128 version.
Dog alarm, which actually got cut out pretty well with that new noise gate.
Ooh, you're landing.
I am.
What you gonna check out?
Nothing in particular. We just land at the end of every stream. I usually
Well,
try
they
after.
do.
Yeah, I usually try after a like a geological surface signal or a biological one, but I couldn't find one this time. So, unless I have time to jump to another system, Mr. Bob. But yeah, we're already 14 minutes over,
Oh,
so I didn't want to press the issue. All right, let's bring it down.
Bob's still here, or did he dip out?
I think he went AFK.
I'm here. I just muted my microphone because the dog is being a loudmouth.
Okay. I'm gonna say, didn't I send you the video of me spinning up that Commodore SX64
Yes.
future night?
I don't remember what it was you were spinning up. It was took a long time to load off that floppy though.
Flight
And that
complete.
was with the Epic's fast load cartridge.
Yeah.
Power to engines.
Max engines.
So were you not able to find a place to land? Was that what I heard?
No, I'm on my way down
You
right
couldn't
now.
find a
I couldn't
signal?
find a signal
Okay.
to check out.
Yeah, me either. I'm just running around farming up, trying to see if I can find some polonium.
Yeah, I'll probably do some material farming, like maybe during the week. I don't know. We'll see. I don't really need anything though right now.
Yeah, luckily for me, I haven't had to push these engines too much with Jumponium.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
How are my modules doing? I haven't seen any
I need to look at that myself. In fact,
I'm at 98% on my frame shift drive. I should be good for another few neutron jumps if I have to, or if I ever find any. I haven't seen any in a long time.
yeah, it's not too many neutron stars in this neck of the woods.
All right, coming down 250 meters. Deploy landing gear.
Joke's on you. I'm never coming down.
Deploying landing modules.
All right, 130 meters from touchdown.
So we got iron, phosphorus. I got plenty of iron and phosphorus. I could make all the ammunition in the world if I needed to.
There we go. Alignment okay, but alignment okay.
Boom, there it is. 5,000 light years.
Nice.
Nice.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Touchdown.
Well, I can go talk to that lady.
All right, physics.
Oh yeah, let's turn your screen.
Track cargo scoop.
I'll show you this paint job I've got on this guy.
Recall the ship.
Also, yeah, we are getting ready to close up.
Ooh. Less RV. Vroom vroom.
External
See where
camera.
you guys are at in relation to me.
Change camera.
Yeah, we're all still kind of in the same neck of the woods. You're not too far off.
Whoa, dude, that thing looks crazy.
See, BG Punks, you're about 2,000 light years away from me. Commander Cyclone's 2,300 light years away from me.
Someone invite me to your wing, would you?
Well, we're about to log off.
I know, but I
Yeah, we're
want to
about
see
to-
where y'all are at.
Oh,
Oh, sure. I'll throw it out there. Oh, you're in
I
Solar,
thought,
yeah?
Yeah.
Never mind. I forgot about that. Never mind then. We'll worry about that next week.
So you can check out my EDSM page as well. Have you created an EDSM account yet?
I do not believe so. In fact, Mark, didn't you send me a link to that like months ago?
oh yeah.
I am so sorry. Like I said, my life got sidetracked with other projects.
EDSM.net. I think we have these pinned as well, right? Yeah,
So
the second pin.
EDSM, not BDSM. That's something different.
Yeah, that's something a little
So
bit
I wanna hear
different.
about those chains hanging from the ceiling in your,
so if you-
your bedroom.
Check the pins in general, and the first one is an exploration that gives you a full chart on like the exploration value of different planets and different bodies. The second
Bob,
pin
I'm
is Elite Dangerous tools that have all like pretty much exhaustive list of all the tools we use.
Awesome.
Cool. Are we ready
I'm
to
sharing
close
a
up,
photo,
fellas?
Bob.
I'm ready when you are.
Give me a minute.
Okay.
Bring me aboard. Okay, I guess I'll do it myself.
So, also for you, physics, because I know you're kind of new to you're new to the channel and everything. So whenever we do like an announcement at the end, and everybody's gonna say their commander name, you'll see. I just kind of one at a time.
It's the whole wrapping up thing, right?
It's the whole wrapping up thing. We love our little wrapping up thing.
Oh, I love this.
So,
This is a nice song.
FSD is in good shape. So yeah, I think I'm ready to wrap it up.
Don't forget to crank that volume to hear
man.
that credits song, because I worked really hard on it. We all worked really hard on all of this tech that we're using here. Everybody good to go?
Yep,
Ready
good
when
to
you
go.
are.
Let's wind it down.
Well, everybody, I'd like to thank you for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. Like, subscribe, and all that bullshit. And as always, this is Commander VG Punks.
And Commander Taylor.
Commander SA Icon Jr.
Commander Nakona.
Let's see you, physics.
Commander Physics.
And we are signing off. Keep a song in your heart.
07.
07.
07.